Yo, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. DJ Hampton Stampede, Mr. Fantastic. Big Aaron, we in the building. Salute, 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 man. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man.
Direction, choose your own path.
You know, this is the home of We Major, Me Frosty, Unfamous, and the restricted clothing brands. Let's get it.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basic. Pay attention. Stay alert. And remember, choose your own path.
Aaron, what's goody? What's popping?
Martin to it, man. Cutting through this ice and snow. You know, we got some snow up here. I know you missed that.
Indeed. I seen it, but today it's like 32 degrees down here. So it was actually like cold for real. Yeah, it's a little cold front coming through, but it ain't nothing we ain't used to. How was the weekend?
It was great, man. You know, these low temperatures. This is my time of year. I love autumn and winter. Winter's my favorite time. Man, you know what it is being from back up northeast. These are good times, man.
Indeed. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose, but I don't know if you're using your microphone.
That's all right.
Mr. Fantastic, what's popping?
Perfect. Brother.
Yo, what up?
Ain't shit, man. How's everything?
Hey, man, everything's everything, man.
Indeed, man. How the hoes treat you?
Hey, lovely, man. Always.
Indeed.
Brother.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. DJ Ham about to go live again. So hit the likes, my friend, on your way in. First off, salute the chat. And to all new cousins, welcome back. Heard you searching for the real. Well, this is where it's at. The latest topics and panels and brother, don't get sent to the bathroom. We got all the stats to back the facts in the morning or the afternoon. Tuesday, women's POV, 2 Fridays, dancing jamming tune. It's a community of real, and we better than the world news. This might be risky, I hope you know. This might be risky. Let's go. This might be risky. No, I love you, real, I love it. This might be risky. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show.
It's a stampede.
DJ Ham the Stampede.
Yo, man, I miss y'all on Monday, man. I got like 5 messages say, hey, man, y'all don't miss no more mother effing Mondays. I said, geez, Louise. You thought I hurt somebody's feelings for real, you know what I mean? But I just appreciated the appreciation for the HQ, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my brother Key as an example, who sent me that message. I think he put it in the chat too. So salute, man. Seemed like a lot been going on in the landscape. What's up with Sharon Moore, man?
Hey, man, another one. Like I told y'all, man, the Bible warned you. I just say, hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you this: if you threaten to unalive yourself with a butter knife, we're not taking you serious. I'm just gonna let you know that now. We know you're bluffing, okay?
Yo,
they could go, hey, you rattling all this shit in there. You come out with a butter knife, brother. You not serious, brother. Come on, stop it. You just want some attention, brother.
What was he making a year? $6 million?
Hell no, at least 13, and he had a chance for 30.
Oh shit! Butter knife ain't gonna cut it, homeboy.
Listen, man.
You better take a road trip to the Golden Gate Bridge. That's what it is.
What was he doing all that for?
Right, because he I guess he's soft, bro. Again, listen, man. Just like it come to everything, right? Certain people are built for even like a fall, right? It's some motherfuckers like, hey, I'm this is who I am. This is my dream job. This is all I have. This is my identity. They identify themselves with, some accomplishment in life and not vice versa, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you get to this precipice of, a Michigan head coach of football, and pretty much now you're never going to reach that again. You know what I'm saying? Because you weren't good enough and you didn't have enough, enough skin in the game. Because there's been people that's recovered. Remember, Jim Harbaugh fucking got caught with the damn what a recruiting scandal or something, cheating or whatever.
Yeah,
right.
Twice.
Back in the NFL.
Yeah, he can coach.
Exactly. He can coach. He has rapport. He's got enough where he can fall and climb back up, or he's going to get a close opportunity soon after. Let the dust settle. But nah, bro, nah, fam. So it's over with.
And because one of the things Jim Harbaugh said was, he gotta be my successor.
Exactly. He fucking gave you this, gifted you this, and you throw it away for one little piece of what?
That shit don't make no sense, boy.
Yeah, one thing, like, listen, bro.
Everybody bologna sandwich, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen. Last time I heard HAMP is $40. Where the CDL niggas at? Where the CDL brothers in the chat? CDL brothers, raise your hand in the chat, brother. I never disrespect the CDL brothers. They keep the pussy prices balanced and low. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the
This dude done gave up the ghost for this vagina, boy.
And she snitched on him. Everybody's like, who told? Who you think told? I already knew who told.
She told.
Anonymous tips. Who just said anonymous tip? Oh, that's her name? Her name's anonymous?
That's a fact.
Shit like that.
Let's hear a little bit about it, man. That nigga in the Detroit. Good day, Detroit. Got the number 1 recruit in the country as a freshman quarterback, right? That boy, I forget his name. He was doing okay, but he got all the tools in the world. All he need, one more year. They already did okay. I think what Michigan was 9-3.
Yeah, I just looked it up. They was like, 9. They won 9 games this season.
Yeah, in the 13-game season, they lost to Ohio State, but even that game was close for like the first 2.5 quarters. Know what I'm saying?
More dialed into Michigan athletics than John U. Bacon. He's a Michigan historian, also a best-selling author. By the way, his new book, Gales of November, The Untold Story of the Edmund Fitzgerald, is going to be number 7 on the New York Times bestsellers list, the 6th consecutive week of being on that list. John, congratulations. I know you're very busy on that book tour, so thanks for carving out some time with us here to talk about this situation at Michigan. John, first and foremost, what do we know right now? Why is Sharon Moore at the Washtenaw County Jail?
Well, to work it backwards, he and this employee at the Michigan football building were investigated by the University of Michigan this summer. Both did not any relationship. But that story changed yesterday morning when she went on the Hill, as we say, the administration office, with the receipts, the text messages, the emails, documents, and so on, laying out the details of the relationship and the conflicts thereof. And that, of course, resulted in Sharon Moore being fired. The Regents and the president had enough. Ward Manuel himself fires Sharon Moore sometime after noon yesterday, one-on-one in their office. After that, this is where we're getting to your part. He broke into the employee's home in Pittsfield Township, which is between Ann Arbor and Saline, Michigan. Grabbed a knife apparently and threatened to harm her and harm himself. And that's when he became into protective custody in Michigan. So that's where that one stands.
And John, you have reported as well that right now, currently, he is being surrounded by mental health professionals as well. Is that where we sit right now?
That's correct, and should be, obviously. So that is obviously a serious matter. The next matter for Michigan, of course, is going to be the status of athletic director Ward Manuel, because they're going to need to hire a football coach. It will not be internal. There's no one prepared on the staff right now for that role. If they go externally, then you need an athletic director to hire that person. The question is, will that be Ward Manuel or somebody else? So all this is happening very fast.
So
broke in her house, grabbed the butter knife, said, "I'm gonna kill me and you." Have you guys seen this soft body motherfucker for real?
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, bro. I don't know what listen, that motherfucker look frail as shit in that white jumpsuit, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, so what's his background? Was he he had to have played somewhere, right? What's the deal?
I think so.
We were following,
and I'm a Michigan fan, and I don't know nothing about him. He came out of nowhere, like honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I former NFL. I don't remember him from college. I don't remember his name from anything significant in college. So you know what I'm saying? I don't. That's what's weird to me. But you know, hey,
Harbaugh like him. That's all you need. Nepotism, right? That's how nepotism work.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, it ain't what you know, is who you know. Most people still don't understand that shit.
Look at boy.
That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, damn, the way they, you know, them damn them cold ass coats in Michigan, you know what I mean, make you look a whole lot more.
Yo, he looked like he University of Oklahoma education though. It don't say played. Derby High School. Hold on.
Oh, so he old Bill Belichick ass nigga.
Notable football career. Okay, Sharon Moore had a notable football career as an offensive lineman at Oklahoma. Okay.
What?
Yeah. He's 6'3", winning Big 12 titles in Butler County, CC, transitioning to a successful coaching path at Louisville, Central Michigan, and prominently Michigan. Did he play?
He must have been a guard or center.
Yeah, definitely a guard.
Hey, whoever saying this definitely lying. 6'3" as a fucking old lineman in Oklahoma, and we don't
Well,
know his name.
that's guard height. But he don't look like he was ever big though, because he would need to be like.
So it said he appeared in both the BCS. He appeared in both the BCS bowls in 06 and 07.
So shit. Damn, so he younger than us. He young too. He's super young.
39.
Yeah.
He's the same age as us.
No.
Oh, college. I'm thinking,
yeah,
02,
yeah.
02, 4 years later. I got you.
Yeah.
My college years, 99 and 2000.
But that's still young shit for a head coach, though. That's young. That's fairly young for a big.
Real young.
Real young. Yeah, he should be a position coach.
Yeah. Damn, frail ass nigga. What's up with the snow, man?
He married the one though. He married his wife white.
Well, to all the brothers who play in the snow, tell us what's y'all affinity, man? Like what draw y'all to give up the ghost damn near? Shout out to Shannon Sharp, Sharon Moore. Like what make y'all risk y'all livelihood and lives to play in the snow, man? Let us know. We want to be edified, man. You know, we trying to thoroughly understand this. He done gave up everything because he not gonna get another chance.
Oh hell no! He would, especially with him crashing out. Had he not crashed out and just gave the apology and so on and so forth, but you go to your Slide's house and break in and threaten yourself with a butter knife. Yeah, that's over with, man.
The butter knife shit is to eat crazy.
You can't even get a middle school coaching job. No, you said you was gonna kill yourself with a butter knife, nigga. Get out of here.
You been fronting.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Damn, son. That shit crazy, man. Like, share, subscribe.
Fucked up real quick, my bad. You know the bitch told. It's the same bitch that snitched told us that this nigga pulled a butter knife out there.
That's probably the first thing she said. She was like, "Yo, let me tell you about this dude with this butter knife," and then ran the tapes.
Oh
God!
Damn, son. Sharon, as you hear me, bro, you fucked up the church's money more than most pastors. You fucked up the church's money more than most HBCU chancellors. I ain't never seen this. He fumbled $15 million, bro.
With a chance for 30, HAMP. I think because this was just his second year or whatever year.
I think overall, I think it was up to 30, right?
Yeah, so he was about to get, since after this year had that not happened, I think he was up for 30 for a raise because they did so good the last couple years, I guess, right?
They beat Ohio State. They lost Ohio State this year, but they beat them last year.
That's what I'm talking about. So he had 13 in the bag, and after next year, when spring season start?
Spring ball?
Yeah,
April. March.
You 6 months away from a fucking 100% pay increase.
Yeah. And that's the thing, bro. The snow bunny, right? I'm done with that term. It's too. It's almost like being nice.
Yeah.
What you gonna call him? The Arctic Wolf? The
Arctic fucking Arctic Chucky, nigga, fucking something, man. Like it. Yo, they coming to get you. Okay? They coming to get don't do this, Mr. Fantastic. They coming to get you, bro.
No. Listen, man. This is one of many. Y'all niggas only want to highlight it when it's the white girl involved. And again, this ain't even like he was cheating. He already white. He already whited out. What's the brand? Motherfucking liquid drop or whatever the fuck. That's his bag, right? But it's way more brothers that get a whole lot the same or worse 97% of the time dealing with these black women, bro. So
bro. Here's the thing, right? Because it's the proximity argument makes that point nullified. Here's why. Every time we see these brothers get with the white chick, some crazy shit happens, but it's on a much less prominent scale in terms of numbers. So every time we see it,
now you're right. So by that principle, because it's so much,
yeah. Just the fact that we
like
always
5% versus the 80%, and then
there you go, right?
Yeah, and then every time we take a swing, she get $10 million.
Right? Yeah.
That's crazy. Now that right there, you definitely got that one in the bag.
Yeah.
The money lost, like the quantity, crazy. Because Shannon alone, hey, nigga, you should have took the 10 mil.
But that's proof of concept. They coming.
No, you could stab the black dude up and get off. She got off for that. Remember, no charges.
No, not stab, shot. She killed him.
So that one got no charges, but the other one that stabbed up the African dude, remember 2 years ago?
She didn't get charged. Hold on, yes, she did.
Hold on, let me look.
You mixed the two because the Georgia joint got off because remember, and what's so crazy about that when she changed the story, she claimed she was cleaning the gun at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and the gun went off.
Yeah.
Then they get her down there and question her. Well, he tried to threaten me and he tried to, hurt me, so I shot him. No charges. I'm pretty sure the girl that stabbed the dude got charged.
All right, so let me see. I thought I just saw that shit. I don't have any update on no charges. It's just from 3 years ago. I don't see any charges.
Let me see.
What was his name?
She didn't get off, bro.
Hold on, what's his name? She wasn't facing no charges 3 years ago, but I don't see an update on charges.
Here you go. Let me see.
Courtney
model Courtney Clinic arrested for murder. She was arrested for murder, bro. She's definitely arrested for murder, bro.
Hold on, let me look.
I'll share it right here. Yeah, she didn't get off.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Swap it out.
Huh? Okay.
Swap it out. That's what's on. Yeah. She definitely, yeah. She got charged. You talking about the one in Georgia where she smoked him and she didn't get charged at all, even though despite changing the story and everything.
Yeah. The one her they said something like her dad was somebody like in the sheriff's office or something. She shot that boy in the chest, cleaning her gun allegedly.
Exactly, yeah. But the biggest thing was, and this is where everybody had to let it go. Buddy was talking crazy.
Oh yeah, I covered that. He was talking crazy, son. Crazy, yo.
Hey, crazy. Hey.
Yo, and you be like, yo, you shouldn't talk bad about the dad, but the dad was talking when he was like, yo.
You gotta leave that one alone, bro. I was like, first you go out there, hey man, it's black brother, man. Come on, man, let's have some sympathy. Then you hear what this nigga say, hey, you know what? God got it.
Even like I said, somebody was saying something. I think it was 21 Savage or something talking about snitching. and he was questioning if you could tell on the dead. They're like, yo, put all the bodies on the dead.
No, it wasn't 21. It was who else? Was it 21 or was somebody different?
I ain't watched. They was saying it. Maybe I got it wrong. But yo, that's snitching too. Yo, how you gonna tarnish the man's name? He can't defend himself.
Hey man, listen, man. That's another thing. Listen, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, I know. Listen, Hamp, I keep saying this, right?
Go ahead.
The internet is a real place, right?
Yes.
Listen, niggas, we couldn't understand. We could never foresee. Nigga, we was playing what Oregon Trail on the Macintosh.
Yeah.
You could have never told me, little 5-year, 6-year-old me in the computer lab, right? Green screen, no mouse, just a keyboard, right? That one day I will be able to have a million times more fucking information and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, on this little motherfucker right here, right?
Yeah. We was worried about was getting dysentery.
Exactly, that's it. and the math monster, getting on what's name with the math thing.
Yeah, monsters, yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen. The internet is undefeated, and the internet niggas run the internet, bro.
All right, look, stop. We gonna get there later.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. That like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Aaron with the $2. No more snow bunnies. They are white walkers. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. We got 130 people in the chat. Please hit the like button. Let's make sure the likes smash the viewership. Let's get it popping.
Trying to feel me, nigga. Politics as usual.
Let's just talk about that whole situation. It wasn't us. It wasn't the Black women that wasn't going out and voting. Honestly, I spoke to a lot of Black men, and they were not going out to vote.
Statistics tell us that most Black men that voted did vote for Kamala.
Exactly. Well, I'm talking about people like now on radio. I have a lot of people that call in, and they made it very, very clear that they were never going to vote for Kamala ever, is what they said. They said they'd take anyone over her.
So I will say this. So having experienced this myself, I can speak from a place of both power and information. Okay. Sexism is absolutely real in every community. Racism is absolutely real. But let's look at the data. And what the data says is that Black men support Black women. Black women support Black women the most. Yeah. But the next highest support system, Black men. Now, a lot of folks who call in to tell you what they are going to do weren't planning to do anything anyway.
They didn't vote at all.
And so we need to remember that disinformation often comes by planting people in our communities to fracture our belief systems. Black men voted for me at the same rate they voted for Raphael Warnock. But if you heard the news, Black men couldn't stand me, and that is designed to fracture our communities. I think it is so important that you raise that, because one of the misinformation points is that they leverage our inherent mistrust of systems to convince us that we don't have the support that we need.
That's right.
My responsibility is to never let them tell me that my brothers don't love me as much as my sisters.
Amen. That's right.
But the other reality is that when they do those exit polls, you got to remember, we are 13% of the population. How exactly are you finding a representative sample when you're only talking to 1 or 2 people in every state? They then extrapolate from that in ways that shape narratives but defy math.
That's right.
A big part of the people that I know was not going for.
Why is she even talking?
Again, but I said this the other day, because she's son Michael B. Jordan. That's why she'll always have a place in she'll always have a place in Black female media.
She's son Michael B. Jordan. What you mean?
Yeah, that was the girl that said he was corny in high school.
But he got her back though.
Yeah, but again, that's the thing though. She will always have a place. She will always have a place because the nigga of niggas, right? Right? She dared be the one that try to, humble him. So she'll always have a place. I think the original poster for that is the original platform is Madame Noir. That's one of the most misandrous media platforms there are. Black misandrous, anyway.
I didn't even peep that was her.
Yeah, of course. Come on. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Hey, express yourself.
What's her name again?
I think it's L'Oreal or some shit like that. I don't know. But if you have lime green hair, shut the fuck up about politics. Okay, I do not want to hear your opinion about politics if you got lime green hair.
She looked great.
On the Hustle Show, we got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. How is the difference between you actually directing and working with the same people that we got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. How is the difference between you?
Listen, man, that's why. This nigga was voted the most handsome nigga in the world. And now black man, he ain't all that. Listen, man, come on, bro. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't, bro. Like that's why niggas going to these snow bunnies. I'm just saying that's the excuse.
They going to snow bunny because they like baloney. I think
baloney's crazy.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? So what did you think about what Stacey said though? She was just telling the truth.
I gave her props. I gave Stacey her props, but I think Stacey's doing the same thing that Kamala did in the fucking umpteenth hour, right? To where they understand the growth of black men that are leaving the Democratic Party and that are no longer just doing blue no matter who is growing. So I think that was the largest contingent of black men that didn't vote Democrat the last election. And it's only gonna get wider. Mm-hmm. So that's why, Kamala, I think the election was in November. In October, she did some kind of fucking, some type of black male proposal or some type of thing where she actually addressed black men, after they had shamed us and Barack Obama came and tried to, y'all don't want to vote for black women, that bullshit. And they actually saw the polls within to see that there were a number of black men that were, just not for it. So I think Stacey Abrams is doing the same thing because again, the contingent of black men that are being more conservative or just simply not voting Democrat are growing it. And that's so she's doing that for her own purposes. Even though I think it's over with for her. She's never gonna win.
Oh, wait, so you think she said that to leverage the favor of black men?
Oh yeah. She's still in politics. She has to. So that was self-serving for sure.
I thought she said it because she was being honest about the numbers and what they.
Stacey Abrams.
Do you see her as?
Stacey Abrams has never said anything positive, said anything in support of, said anything about or to directly address black men in her long-running shit in Georgia. Her campaign until I think she ran for Senate, and I don't want to say she ran for mayor. I don't think she ran for mayor, but I know for sure she ran for either Senate or House of Representatives. And she lost both times.
Okay. Yeah, she lost for sure. I just thought the girl L'Oreal didn't know what she was saying, going off of anecdotal call-ins. And Stacey seemed to correct it. And she said that we support black women the most. We support each other the most, black men and black women. Right? Like the numbers bear out what she said, but you think it was an ulterior motive. You think she has an agenda.
I won't say ulterior. I won't say ulterior motive. I'll say it was compound, or it was what's her name. She could tell the truth at the same time. but also benefits. I'm not saying she had any nefarious reasons behind it, like she hates black men and so on and so forth. I'm just saying that understanding, like she said herself, and I think if you go back and listen to it, she prefaced that understanding the political landscape, and this is a big thing that liberals, a Democrat Party in general, a lot of men have gotten away from that shit because it's far too progressive. So now the Democratic Party has to start talking to the men and trying to gain the men's vote back. You feel me?
Okay.
Because that's where they mainly lost.
So what they found, so if I'm understanding correctly, what they found was Obama shaming the men didn't help.
Not at all.
So now acknowledging the vote, the prominence of how many black men voted and the support and etc. is a way to kind of fight the shift.
Yeah, exactly. We need you.
Okay.
We appreciate you. That all those different things, so on and so forth, and then looking long down the road. For everybody that's hating in the fucking chat, listen, I do this more than you. Okay, I pay attention more than you. I've been following this more than you. I done said Stacey Abrams more than you. I don't even give a fuck if you live in Georgia. Okay, so please stop. Don't embarrass yourself, or just make sure you hit when we drop it.
Shit. You want me to drop it now and kick him out so we can finish?
Listen, bro. If you want to come over and get your collar ruffled up in a quick 10 minutes, we can do it. I'm
I was gonna say this man runs a tight ship, boy. He don't. It's not an instant escape. It's fantastic, man.
I'm not ducking no wreck, bro.
So that's what I'm gonna do. If anybody wants to talk, you got 10 minutes with fantastic. That's the segment for this particular topic because we got a few more to get through. So I dropped the link. I'm gonna give y'all limited time if y'all want to converse with the brother directly. If not, we'll keep it moving. Okay. I am not versed in Stacey Abrams, Georgia politics, her reach and all that. When I see her, I see a lady. She looked like she about 50 years old, just saying the things about what was actual. I understand how saying those things could also benefit her. I just thought the reason why she was saying it was because it was factual, not that it benefits her, even though that's a byproduct of saying it. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Damn. Anything on this, Aaron?
No, most importantly, like I said, shout out to her though for doing that correction at the end. A lot of this propaganda has to stop, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't gonna front. It felt good to my ears to hear a black woman, say something that opposes the narrative that a lot of times black women like to lean into. But here comes fantastic, come around the bend. Don't trust this bitch. She's like, damn. I can have a moment in the sunshine.
Yo, the side eye is crazy, son. The side eye is crazy. Every time they say something nice, he suck his teeth.
Yeah. He coming in.
Black lady say, "Hey, Mr. that's a nice hat." Thanks, man.
Yo.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean? Damn, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most, man. Hold on. Is this working? Oh, the goals ain't working. That shit always do that from time to time. Woo! All right. Yo, he's a wizard, son. Aaron, he's a wizard.
Word.
I don't know how he does it. Like, how did he? I'm looking like, okay, Stacey, thank you for the kind words. He said, nah. What she means is we need y'all niggas to vote. That 20%, 18% we lost hurt.
And see, when you run it through, when you play it back, it's like you can't, it's like, damn, I can't say he's wrong.
Damn. She ran for senator?
Pretty sure, yeah, senator. I want to say senator.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Damn, so just imagine you got a slew of black people in Georgia, and if you were a senator, you run it, it's only 2 of y'all in the state, right?
Yeah.
So you need them votes. 18% will crush you.
Right.
In Georgia. Damn, man. Now he got me, Aaron. Now he got me. Now he got me thinking like.
That's what I'm saying. Plus, you got Atlanta. Come on.
Yeah, she fighting for $2 billion worth of campaign funds. Remember, whenever they did whatever they did, they upheld some money that she's supposed to be getting. So also, she's trying to fight for those funds so she can, I guess, run again or do whatever she does with it.
Oh, governor
too.
Okay. Well, either way, it still stands, right? That point, because you need the state, right? So, it's interesting, man. Well, I want to say that when I initially saw it, I appreciate what she said, right? And she just addressed it because L'Oreal just said it based on 3 calls that she fielded 2 weeks ago, and came up with a notion that Black men are moving in such a way, right? Not understanding the numbers, the politics, and all that. So when she's talking to her, she's not L'Oreal for sure ain't thinking this is to make sure I also placate to this demographic. She's straight talking to L'Oreal like, no, you don't understand. So let me help you understand. So that's what I saw when I initially watched the clip.
I'm all up here like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fantastic's like, no, not today.
You know, she did the this, that, and the third, and with the
Brother.
Yo, you got the clip of the kid, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way! Talking by.
Hit the like button. Salute to everybody in the chat. Did y'all? I saw a glimpse of this scrolling, and he was crying. And I didn't really stop. I'm like, why are you crying? But I just kept scrolling. Do we have background or should we watch it first? Let's watch it first.
Oh, yeah, we can watch it.
Bro, her so cold, man. Who fucking daughter is this, bro? Thank God I seen her. So how old is you? 6? Man. If that ain't crazy, bro. Daughter is this, bro. I need y'all motherfucking ass beat. I tell you that. Whoever daughter this is, y'all let y'all daughter walk out here with no fucking hat, no shoes. Thank God I fucking seen her. There's sick ass people out here. Thank God I seen this little girl, bro. And this shit got me so mad and angry. Bro. Nigga got this little precious little girl just out here walking by her fucking self, bro. I ain't want to put her in my truck, bro. So I got out and walked with her, made sure she got to where the fuck she going. Bro, motherfuckers got this little girl out here just walking, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro. And this sick ass motherfuckers out here and people don't fucking care. That'd be the crazy part. Motherfuckers be out here don't give a fuck. I hate people like that. I hate people. I hate people with a fucking passion, bro. Oh, I'm so happy I seen this little girl. I felt so bad she would have ended up on the news. I don't play about fucking kids, man. Bro, I just seen her walking, bro. She said she'd go to this school. I'm trying to make sure she'd go to this school. I already called the police. I'm gonna see her and make sure because if she not, I'm going to the police go.
Yeah, I got you. That girl, who's the teacher? Miss Alexander. Okay, go on up there.
That's the teacher here?
Yeah, that's her teacher here.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm about to tell the principal about that.
Yeah, man, because whoever her fucking parents is, that's fucked up, bro.
Okay.
Look, I just seen her walking. I don't know what. I'm trying to make sure she is student here.
Okay. Yeah, she is.
She is? Y'all know her?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
appreciate
thank you,
it.
baby.
She probably scared because she been walking for about 10 blocks.
Where's your sister?
She probably scared. So many people just pulled up on that little girl. I'm so happy I seen her.
Thank you, baby. God gonna bless you
I'm so happy I seen her.
Yes, thank you.
No, that nigga was serious. He started ugly crying just randomly. He meant that shit.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I didn't want to put her in my truck because I didn't want to look like I was trying to do. Damn, dog. Damn, that shit just hurt me, bro. This motherfucker sick as fuck out here, dog. Got their kids out here walking, man. God damn, that's crazy, dog.
God damn, son. That nigga cried for real. Cute. And so her sister wasn't with her. She probably walked with her sister on a daily. But the sister didn't go to school, so she had to walk. She said she was 6?
Yeah.
5 or 6?
Yeah. 6, yeah.
You know, when shit like that be happening, you just be flashing. Your kids be flashing before your eyes. The shit you've seen, the things you've heard about, all of it, like, and you be so angry at the person who kid it is, you know?
Yeah.
It just some weird shit. And so many people are vigilant. I mean, he did a great thing, you know? That we was in the airport, there was a black lady, there was a little black girl, she was rolling her bag. And she walking along, and the black lady like, who kidded it, you know? But her mom was up ahead. I'm like, oh, I think her mom up ahead. And then her mom waited because she had a stroller. And then the dad was at the McDonald's. Like, they all came back together, you know, but the little girl, you know, they don't be paying attention. But there's a lot of people who really are vigilant, you know. But that cold probably made it worse for him too. It's cold as hell. She don't got no hat on.
That's what you say. So I guess they jumped me on Twitter because they was like the post said he have no shoes on. So I'm thinking like, hold on, but I'm looking at the thing. She got, but I guess he meant boots. So I guess he meant like, you know, cold.
Oh, yeah.
Cold for the cold, not actually no shoes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man.
That last cry, he ain't mean to do that. That last cry with the real cry face, like he just got a spanking, like he just got a whooping. Yeah, the ugly cry. He ain't mean to do that. But that's people get so complacent. Them little girls always walk to the bus, I guess. You know, I don't know how old the sister is. Maybe the sister's a little bit older. Because the teacher said, "Where your sister at?" So I think they do it often.
Yeah.
But when she by herself, that's something that's not common.
Crazy.
You know?
No, clearly.
Yeah. And people, I mean, I seen a grown lady get kidnapped. Did you see that video?
Oh shit, I did see that.
Yeah, like a grown lady.
And she was not pick upable. She was not stealable size.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Drove that van up, nigga grabbed, tussled and rustled her ass in that van and pulled off.
Yeah. They kidnapped her, and she was not kidnappable.
Yeah,
they had to use real strength to get her in the van.
Yeah.
She wasn't athletic. But that, what do you say to her mom and her dad?
Well, more likely than not, it's just a mom.
Brother.
I knew that was coming.
This nigga's unstoppable.
I was quiet the whole time. I'm waiting. I'm like, it's coming.
Are you letting your daughter? Are you ever letting your 6-year-old daughter walk 10 blocks in Detroit?
Not on your life.
All right. So what are we talking about here? Come on. I say the shit motherfuckers scared to say. Fuck it. I'm the bad guy.
He's unstoppable, bro.
I'm the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. But
man.
Nothing. Again, like I said, that now I will give the benefit of the doubt, right? It could have been like a routine thing or whatever. And I'm guessing either the mom works the first shift, so the kids take themselves to school, right? But for whatever reason, the sister either was sick or something or whatever it was. But that's what happened when you let children, you know what I'm saying, make adult decisions. So I give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she was unaware, I think, possibly. But I know for sure she had fucking, I don't know what they call it, but we call it DCF here. Department of Children and Families.
Yeah,
they was definitely at her door that next day, if
Yeah.
not the same day.
for sure. Yeah, man. Yo, even my oldest daughter, her bus comes at 6:20, and then my neighbor, he pretty cool, a black dude. He got smaller kids, but they catch the bus adjacent to the high school.
Mm.
You know, so everybody else they get driven. You know,
Mm.
but he always out there with his car, and so he's like, yeah, there's this dude walking back and forth. You know, whatever. Like he told me, he's like, but I'm not gonna be able to be out there. He got a different job or something. So I went out there, you know, every day pretty much. I mean, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like it only take one time. You know, I usually go out there with the AK-47 just because it got a look to it. You know what I'm saying?
Out,
So, huh?
out
On my shoulder, yeah,
okay.
yeah. I just walk with it. You know,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love tech.
hmm People sick, bro. Real life. I don't sick. I don't give a fuck what it is.
But you know what, Hamp? People don't listen, man. Bruh, shout out to you, shout out to Aaron. Niggas talk about this man shit, right? Niggas do not understand the amount of man, game, sauce, info, knowledge we drop on this shit. Hell, do you know how much of a deterrent and how much the word got out? Hey man, is this big brother ass nigga out there with an AK-47 strapped to his chest? All children, don't go here. This neighborhood right here, off limits. Okay? Big scary ass nigga out there with a gun out. Okay. Those kids are not the kids. Those kids are not the kids you want to choose. People don't understand the gravity of the shit. Hell, that's what I be saying, mother. Everybody get up here and talk this man shit and so on and so forth. Don't understand the importance of dominance. Aaron understands it's a show of force, bro. A lot of times you ain't got to do shit. You just got to look like you can do some shit, right? But of course, being able to do something behind it helps even further. Being able to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it comes to that, being able to, you know what I mean? But bro, that shit right there, bro. Like I said, you should have got dad of the neighborhood for that one, bro.
Yes,
the whole
because it's all the kids, right?
Yeah, all of them, not yours.
Yeah, if one kid get kidnapped, they all got kidnapped, right? Because what make it, you know, like, and that kids are like, "Hi, Mr. Watson," right? Because when you do it, so like they just see you, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, man.
Yeah, shout out to the show of force, and that's different than pump faking. When you show a show of force is a display of you don't want to find out if I'm bluffing or not. Even if I'm bluffing, you at risk. That's what a show of force. You know what I mean? And it's like shout out to what you just said. Hamp standing out there, that sends a message that, you know, God forbid, somebody sees him and then does a B&E on Hamp's house later on and sees Hamp in a picture. He's gonna turn to his buddy and go, "We in the wrong house, bro. We gotta go. We got to leave now. Put that shit down. We got to go." That's what show of force does.
Yeah,
it makes a statement that you ain't got it. Even if you got it, you ain't got it.
That's all it is, man. I mean, you never know, man. Like, why you lurking?
Right.
You know, why you lurking? You know, and again, this is Texas, right? So, like, firearms aren't scarce,
right?
So, you know, like old guy, he be sitting on his front lawn. He got a shotgun. You know, just be out there. Kids be playing, say nothing. You know.
Yeah, y'all treat rifles like pocket knives.
Yeah,
they just be around.
Yep, I got a gun that you only have when you can't have a gun. If that makes
sense.
Right.
See what I mean? It's like a knife. Sneak in the airport. Got a gun you got.
It's it go in your belt loop, Mr. Fantastic. Like it's a belt buckle, but it's a little 22.
Yeah, see?
Crazy.
Damn. They got ratchets.
Shit like that.
Perfect.
Shit like that.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. That's a damn shame, bro. I feel hard with both of them, you know. And he knew he couldn't put her in his truck, right? Because it looked like I could tell, it looked like she obviously know where she going. You know what I'm saying? Like she walking to a destination, but she looked, and then it's a 6-year-old, so they look aimless. You know, like my daughters do this thing. The younger ones, they do like this: look to the left, look to the right. No cars coming. Let's go. That don't always mean a car ain't coming though, right? They just kind of practice it. You see, like they kind of just going through the motion,
Oh yeah,
right?
following the directions, but not understanding, man.
Yeah, like you know, and now they're 4, so between 4 and 6, that's actually a big gap, you know, for kids.
Yeah.
But it's just like they babies, like you know, but they'll go through the thing though, you know.
But no, that's I'm not like stranger danger or some shit, right? But I don't know, man. Like having her walk 10 blocks, I would have just been like, hey, at least let's just stay right here and let the cops come or whatever. But then too, they said, I guess people from Detroit were commenting everything on it, so that I guess the cops don't have a quick reply. So either way, but yeah,
response
man.
times.
But kids that age, you ever walk with them holding their hand? They looking around like they in a tunnel at the aquarium and shit. They walking like they're at Waterworld. They just looking. I'm like, yo, you got to trip on that. You gotta look in their path for them. Like they're not even aware. You know what I mean? It's like you ain't looking at the roof for snipers. You looking around like it's sharks and fish swimming in the sky. You know?
Yeah. And one of my daughters, she's the only one. Like if we out, she probably have to hold my hand 90% of the time because she's so just everything, staring at people's face. It just all we had a cause you know we move elderly people mostly. She gonna ask one of the old white ladies. She say, "Why does your face look like that?" I say, "God damn, man! You know they refer."
Wow.
I'm like the lady say, "Look like what?"
Damn.
Man, oh man! I said, "Come on, Nori, you gotta chill, brother." Hey, if I were to tell us, don't tell these guys your defense posture. I got you. Just to bust out, man. You know? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, I seen this.
So, I'm glad Mr. Fantastic didn't see it because I want to get his take on it. But this been all over my timeline. It's got sent to me like 5 times.
Oh yes, hold up. The girl, I think so, maybe, depending.
With the red on. Let me see.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you approach?
Just not my style. Like off of initial. See, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just not off the rip.
Your name and age.
My name's Takara and I'm 33.
All right. Okay. Takara, why'd you end up popping your balloon? Kayla, why did you end up popping?
Off.
Oh, my man. I mean,
but she cool though.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. We do have an unpopped balloon right here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Soraya Kane. I'm 31.
How you doing, Soraya?
It's Soraya. So why do you still have your balloon unpopped?
Well, I just wanted to hear what he had to say. I didn't want to come for you so hard, my man. I mean,
appreciate
trying
that.
to give you a chance.
Appreciate that.
I understand, but
so is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay.
And see, here's the thing. It's not about just look at you and be like, no, because I've experienced people that evolve.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you grow into things, you know, and that's a good thing, right? So that's why I'm just at least trying to hear where your mind is at.
Okay.
Correct.
And if it speaks the volumes of the appearance, then it's like, that's not going to change, right? And he doesn't have any desire to change or evolve from that. So that's why I was trying to just at least hear you out, you know? Yeah, I mean, people change their hair all the time. You change your clothes every day.
Right.
So I'm trying.
Okay. Before we get into questions, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah. And I like her mindset too. She's a pretty cool person.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I've been working on it.
Glad to see it. So do you guys have any questions for one another then?
I guess I ain't her type though. She said, right?
Is that going to be a pop for you then? If she
It ain't. I ain't popping.
If he's saying he's not my type, then that means he's going to stay the same.
Oh,
No.
Because then what I said didn't matter, right? Because then it tells me, okay, if she don't like how I am right now, I don't plan on.
Oh, no. I understand what you're saying. But yeah, clothes could be changed. Hair could be changed. All of that. Yeah. If that's just what it is for you.
Well, that's why I have my balloon, because clothes and hair is not the only thing for me. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where your mind is. So I'm gonna let you ask the question because you are the initiator, and I'll follow that.
Okay. So what does your initial first date look like with a man?
My initial first date is asking him where he wants to bring me. And daytime, is he a planner? So I will know kind of where he's at and what he has in store and what type of life I would be walking into. So my initial first date would be up to the man. I would not want to be the one planning that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wasn't saying like plan, like what type of stuff would you like to do on the first date? As far as, are you into?
I want to do what he wants to do.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm there to learn him,
Yeah.
and I'm there to know him.
But he got to learn you too, though.
And he'll learn me when I walk into his world.
Okay. Goddamn. Okay.
But walk into my world first. I'm not providing a world for you. So
Not at all.
my world really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters to the extent of what have I cultivated?
Yeah.
Have I nurtured my world? Where can my world take him, right? When I enter his world. So that's why I won't present the preconceived notion of what I want to do, because he might show me something new. And now I just limited myself
Yeah.
to what I'm already exposed to. And I never gave him a chance to step me into his world. So
Damn. Okay. Can we bring her up here or what?
Do you have any questions for him?
Well, my question is, what is important to you, the most thing important to you in terms of a goal? And do you love and fear God? Do you want marriage? Do you want children? Do you already have?
So, it's fantastic, Aaron. That's the part that I kept on being sent. That part about the world part, about how her stuff is less important because her expectation is to assimilate into what he got going on. She wasn't saying you need to plan the first date because that's what that's what happened. She's saying like, hey, I'm being introduced to what you have going on, and I should be able to fit within that. And then they stopped the clip there. This is the actual episode, so it's whatever else happens, I don't know. That's less consequential. What's important is the shit they kept sending me, which was that I'm going into his world part. Now, the chat is skeptical. There's a few people that believe she's submissive, trying to give him a real opportunity to understand his mindset and not eliminating him just basically off that terrible outfit. But then they're like, well, if you don't like how he dressed, ain't that a large part of him? Is she just talking? Which I think.
I'll go out there,
In the beginning, I thought that this woman should have just left him alone, and I don't trust her. Everything she says sounds great, and I wish it were true. I really do, because she has the look. She has the look, the total package, right? Like all of it. It fits the natural hair, the T-length skirt, the flower, and all this other shit, the lack of makeup, and the mannerisms. But when she opens with, well, you're not going to change, what I said doesn't mean anything. When it's like, what you said can mean anything, but there's no explanation, there's no discussion. You think I'm just going to move, boom, just like that because you say you don't like, but then expect me to believe everything else that follows? You clever, but you ain't that clever.
Mr. Fantastic.
Again, man, these pop the balloon shows are like, a little bit performative. Most of the people there, and you've heard people that went to it, you go there for a promo, you go there to get your name out there, you go there for whatever. Very few people are quote unquote trying to find love, as they say, right? It sound good. It sound like some poetry shit or whatever. This like, super duper, because what gives me cause for pause is her immediate thing, like you said, she didn't like his style and his whatever. That's definitely a big part of his personality. You can see it, right? So if you have a main issue with that, You know, and he just trying to get some box. Come on now. What are we talking about? He gonna say whatever it is to, try and close the deal. But yeah, man, again, I think it sounded good, but saying that she's genuine, I don't know. That I'll tell you this. That clip right there just got her on IG at least 5,000 followers. She's a female. She looks good. You know, and she said some male empowerment shit or whatever, right? Or some positive shit about men. So, with actually at least 10,000 nigga followers.
You think so?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Now, here's the thing. I hate his outfit, right?
Yeah, throw that shit in the bathroom.
and maybe it doesn't matter, right? But I hate it. I hate the jeans for real. But I don't know if a lot of people even know what he got on either. So like, let me show y'all this. Now I don't know if this matters, but he's trendy at least, right? So this brand is out of New York, actually. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Godspeed. That shirt, right?
Mm.
So this is the hoodie right here. One of the hoodies. So it's like a high-end urban brand. So this hoodie right here is $220. This just like winter collection, you know what I'm saying? So the t-shirt will be like $150. It probably $150. Yeah, for sure. You know, I guess when you get into those like fashion, people don't even know what they be looking at either. Right?
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Here we go. We about to put Aaron up on it. We about to get Aaron on his shit. Who gives a fuck? This label horse shit. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. Is it good quality? Fine, but that's something you can find out when you wear it. If it looks like shit, it looks like shit. It's like these motherfuckers that go buy Ferraris and they don't even know how to drive the motherfucker because it looks like $1 million. Motherfucker, go get you a real car. You label whore. You don't even know what you're buying. You're feeding these motherfucking pockets and these people who don't give a shit about you. They're not catering to you. They don't know anything about you. But you make this whole culture around knowing what label I'm wearing. Fuck you. Get yourself some Dockers and boat shoes, a goddamn Izod shirt, and be done with it.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Niggas.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, y'all don't believe her.
And I want to. I really want to. With all my heart and soul, I do. But I don't.
I don't. It's a little bit contradictory, right? Because the changing based on his outfit, right? But you didn't pop because you want to hear him out. However, you do have an expectation that you articulated about his willingness to change any factor of himself, particularly the clothing. Now, to his point, people change clothing every day, right? You mature through styles, there's things you like and dislike. So I think that's what she was kind of trying to pinpoint. However, initially she didn't prefer how he was dressed. And he is trending and in fashion at that point. You see what I'm saying? Like he's actually on par with what's out today, you know? So maybe that's insight into letting you know that he may change his attire given on what's going on, you know? I just get a little bit hesitant when they speak in that fucking like that spirituality voice, like, and then when you do this and then you do that. And then when I get that shit make me weary, kinda. You know what I mean? But and I'm saying but to myself. I think she being honest. I think she mean what she say. I don't know how she gonna. I don't know sustainability though, because she does have an expectation for him. You know,
Sustainability was the word.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to believe. That's that right there. And that's why I want to believe it, because only if it were sustainable. But because I don't believe it is, That you just wrapped it up right there. That was brilliant.
Damn.
Wow.
Perfect.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
So we calling
All
Cap? We calling Cap?
Yeah, I'm definitely calling Cap.
It was nice.
Viral moment. Yeah, it was a good
very nice. Very refreshing. Yeah, for sure.
Damn. Can't win for losing. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Mr. Hood when I'm traveling. Hood when I'm traveling. Hood when I'm traveling.
Okay. Salute. So, Mr. Fantastic, what you were saying earlier?
Oh, what? About what? The internet niggas, man. Internet niggas run the world now, man. I mean, motherfuckers had the foresight that everybody else couldn't see. And now everybody's in their realm, man. That's why you got DJ Academics. Everybody got shit to talk about DJ Academics, man. But DJ Academics, bro, despite him being corny, fat, none of this shit is on and so forth. Hey, bro, DJ Academics is almost undefeated in these internet streets, bro. Just saying, definitely putting BTA, bro, for a lot of these cats that were gangster, that were rappers, that were like the cool dude of cool dudes. And now that we're in this podcast era, right, to where you know, everybody's coming to this shit, people were dissing, bro, right? So, like, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor, the same thing. Like, when the shit first started out, everybody just, oh, you this and you that and whatever. And now everybody's doing this shit, bro. Hell, it's more people watching podcasts than TV in some cases. Some of these podcasts got more viewership than actual, you know, TV shows. So,
Yeah, I understand that. But is he? What you think he's winning, or he winning on internet back and forth?
No, he's winning. Period in life. He was a little fat kid that started covering shit on the internet, and now he's a multimillionaire.
So, what you saying exactly? Like, it's cooler to be him. It's better to be him than Mano.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely better to be the internet nigga that ain't never been to prison, ain't never took no major L's or so on and so forth. And it's the internet. So, like I said, I don't think nobody ever put hands on Academics. A lot of people done threaten him, right? We all saw the fucking Migos almost, you know, jump on his ass like a pack of squirrels. But Academics ain't never been touched. He made a whole bunch of money. You feel me? And again, yeah, like if you're not our age, niggas don't even know who Mano is. Mano was never a fucking. Here we go again. All right, let's come on, man. I know the tri-state area shit, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody knows who the fuck Mano is, Hamp. Just like Max B. I'm sorry, brother. Come on now. Now Max B, I'll give you easily have an argument. We not finna argue over Mano, brother.
Yo, y'all just be. Hold on, bro.
I know, man. I know it breaks your heart, man. Come on now.
Hold on. God damn it. Hold on, I gotta take this call.
See, Aaron, it's on you, man.
Who are any of these people?
So Mano is a rapper, right? I don't even know. You know, rapper / street nigga. And then DJ Academics is a guy that was one of the original podcasters, vloggers, whatever you want to call it, right?
I know Academics. He's always in some shit. His mouth, you know, he's always, yeah. Is he even really a decent DJ? Because, like, when I think of DJ, I'm thinking Khaled, Clue, Premier, like real DJs. You know, this guy.
So it was a play on his name because he was a DJ in school, so at his college. So I forget what college he went to. I want to say maybe Rutgers or something, but some college up in the tri-state area.
Oh, up here.
Huh?
Up here.
Yeah.
My Rutgers, okay.
Yeah, I made somebody correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I think it's like Rutgers or something like that. But either way, yeah, he was a DJ in college. He had like a campus radio station, and it just went from there. He just kept the name. He never dropped it.
Well, who are these other side shows you guys are talking about? Maynard
is crazy. Oh yeah, so Mano is a rapper. I think he's a New York cat. And then you got the whole crew of those guys. You have Mano, you got Jim Jones. You know who Jim Jones is, I'm pretty sure. From Diplomats. Jim Jones, Fabulous, and Dave East. So pretty much it was a fallout that happened between those guys because academics just made a joke about them being too old to be wearing the attire they was wearing. So, it came from there.
Yeah, I wasn't a diplomat. I was, Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Boot Camp, all them type cats. I know. Diplomats, yeah. But I like the Locks. Opponent Noriega, you know what I mean? Like all this kind.
Yeah. Dipset, but listen, shit. I think Dipset definitely put Harlem on the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dipset put Harlem on the map. Mace had to run early.
Yeah.
Diplomat shit was definitely bigger than Mace and Cam.
Yeah.
So Cam and Jim and all
Cam, yeah.
Hold on.
See, I didn't bang with all them. I like, anyway.
Mano, Brooklyn. Like you don't even see me, man. Yeah. You see me, hustle hard, stack paper. It's alright, y'all haters. It's nothing, we major. You see me, high hater, high hater, high hater. You see me, high hater, high hater, high hater.
Man, no, that shit's bubblegum as shit.
That shit's trash. You play that shit until he say Mano. Nobody even knows who the fuck that shit is. Okay.
Oh man, that's just
nobody knows who that is. B. If you play that, you how many times this came up on your set in the last 5 years?
Don't play that popcorn machine shit.
No, this nigga didn't answer the question. How many times Mano came up on any DJ HAMP set in the last 5 years?
It's been a little while, but
0, nigga. Hey, he wrote a whole DJ show on YouTube, but this nigga never played Mano. Right?
All right. Y'all know this one.
Yo, Pan, you ready? Hey, man, let's lock it up.
Yeah.
Just play. Yeah. No, turn me up. Hey, I think we got one. Here we go. Tell me, what do you see when you're looking at me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. On a mission to be what I'm destined to be. Whoa, whoa. Didn't do the pain.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah,
you know that song. Come on, bro.
Who is that? Is that Chris Brown or is that T-Pain? Who's that?
That's T-Pain.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
No, that's Mano song. See?
Again,
I hating.
That's the only reason everybody even knows is T-Pain. T-Pain was on it in that wave, T-Pain wave. Again, another OJ the Juice band win. Okay, that's 2 of them. This OJ the Juice man is now the standard of these random niggas.
Let's get some Sean Price to cleanse the ears now.
Man. Here's what I'm saying, bro. If it wasn't for, hold on, let me show these niggas this. Like fucking sharing whatever else I be saying. Fuck out of here.
This man's funny.
Mano. I feel like you built like a dike. I feel like you built like no, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel. Let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built. No, listen. I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. I feel like you built like a dike. I feel like you built like a. No, listen.
Mano, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna take this as a victory lap, brother. I knew the moment I responded to y'all, it would go off the rails. You know why? Add all four of y'all together, the IQ is probably room temperature. Y'all not smart, y'all not witty. It's the reason why y'all, like, with the exception of Fab, y'all really had no significant career in music. Let's be honest. The moment y'all get on these mics as podcasters, you expose it. This is the reason why. Listen, I keep telling y'all, I listen to Fab music for dumb long. He told me nothing. I listen to Fab podcast, nothing. Fab is the sit, laugh a couple times, tell one little joke, and get out of there. He don't tell you shit about shit. And by the way, I think that's smart. He ain't telling shit in music. Why the fuck you gonna tell us shit on a podcast? And Mano keep talking. You get to realize these tough dudes that seem so cool, they're kind of lame. You're like, what? You're waiting outside a strip club after you spend $10,000 because you thought you were promised pussy? You're the big dick dictator, and you want the girls to whoop you? You want them to call you Tommy? The tough guys like Mano, Jim Jones, they're the cool dudes. Come on, stop it. Mano, you were on Angela Yee podcast as the side bitch. Let's be clear. You went from thugging to gossiping. I'm battling with Gramps. It's like the Boondocks. You see that belt you just pulled out? Remember, you told me you like to get whooped. You told me that. I didn't say that. You get whooped. That. He said his kink was playing a runaway slave, calling his woman massa. When I spoke about senior citizen, I was even speaking to Mano. Mano's kind of dressed the same. He's always dressed. Jim Jones really looked like, Jim Jones looked like every other nigga at the YB concert. That nigga really looked like a senior citizen. It was just, he just looked like NBA O-head. Mano, I'm going to be honest with you, man.
NBA O-head is crazy.
You see, he say senior citizen.
Yeah.
All right, that was neat.
Yo, who you think he talking to?
Wait, you talking to all the old niggas that's trying to be, I guess, younger niggas, man? I don't know, man.
You talking again? You let your pride and Hennessy get you to the point of gas you up to say things that don't even make no sense on the internet? You could have left this alone. You said something first or said something back. We could have left it at that. Come on, look. You ain't winning nothing. DJ Acarelish. You talking again?
What? Here's the thing, right? If it wasn't for them, he wouldn't know what to put on in the morning. If it wasn't for the street niggas that was actually outside that turned rapper and the street niggas that he saw when he was covering Chicago, he wouldn't have a personality. He wouldn't know who to be. He wouldn't know what was trending. Jimmy set the trends from 03 to 05, 06.
Nah.
Chrome hearts. Niggas had the belt, the chain with the skulls on it and all that.
That was
know
later.
what I'm saying?
No. That's
that was
later.
a little later. 07, 08, 06,
Like
06, 07.
after the Dipset run. So cause when he did balling, that's when he started with the Chrome Hearts and shit.
Yeah, real shit. Chrome hearts, Artful Dodgers. When Hove said, Evisu jeans cover the rectum, and then I kick game like David Beckham. Y'all went and bought the Evisu jeans. That's what happened. Everybody in the world had a blue Yankee fitted that was a big boy 8. You know that. Like, yo, so then they come around. You learned this from them niggas. Why he acting like he didn't?
No, that was Mano's argument. I think he had a great argument about the thing. Is that he took offense to what's now. Listen, and I fuck with Fab the long way, man. Shout out to Fab, right?
Yeah.
But Fab had a headband on. Come on. That's how this whole thing started. Fab was rocking a headband on the podcast, and I'm talking about like a thick one. Pause. Like the shit that's about like this.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga had like a wristband on his head. So, you know, Act just talking shit or whatever, streaming and so on and so forth. Just said a little quick jab, and that was it, and left it. And Mab ran and Mano ran with it.
Well, here's what I'm saying now. Fab, first off, he bugging. Okay. The Soul tapes got niggas through the winter 3 years straight.
No, that's what I'm saying. Fab is clearly the best rapper, hands down, without a doubt, on that podcast.
But also, who dressed better than Fab?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. Fab was the and again, for the young motherfuckers that don't know no better, Fab was the throwback nigga. Fab was the fucking person that had all of the fucking athleisure. Fab fucking made athleisure the shit. Nobody had more throwbacks in anything. NBA, NFL, hockey. If it was a fucking throwback jersey, Fab had it. So again, like Fab always been up on the fucking, like, you know, urban fashion shit, without a doubt. But Fab is also, I didn't know Fab was 48. I think Fab, how's Fab?
Yeah, like 48, 47.
Yeah, I didn't know Fab was 48. 48 with a headband on, bro. Come on, man.
But my thing is, look at academics. Are you saying he not a nerd still?
No, I'm saying he is. He clearly is, but this is his realm. You're in DJ, and that was his main point. You're on his turf now. None of that street shit talk matter, none of that tough shit matter. Even the cool shit don't matter, right? Quote unquote. Because like he said, a lot of this shit, hold on, I gotta show you this, Hamp. You can't be calling yourself this tough, super duper tough nigga, and you out here saying wild shit like this.
What happened?
I didn't even know about this. Nobody knew, but again, like I said, this is the power of the internet, nigga. You gotta share it.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I did it for all them years.
Did you like that?
Huh?
No, what was the role play?
Yeah. The role play.
What was the role? This feels like it's gonna be so wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Ah, shit. Dun, dun, dun.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, no. Oh, shit. Oh my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say. Yes, Master. I'm so sorry.
It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whipping, but most of them don't want to play like that. This nigga.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't.
Okay.
This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's wife.
And I'm running.
And I just got whooped by master for eyeballing you. But the whole time you've been really, you like it.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Your boy can't. Nah, man. Come on, man. What are you talking about, him?
What the fuck is he talking about?
What the fuck is going on?
He said this. So, him, you can't. The internet is forever. The internet is undefeated. You're dealing with one of the fucking, listen, and again, nobody gives Academics his credit because he's not a cool nigga. Nobody sees Academics as a cool nigga. He's just the internet nigga, right? But say without Academics, the same way you saying the fashion shit, I agree. But without Academics, you don't have a Kai Cenat. You don't have an iShow Speed. You don't have an AMP. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, all these other cats that are, killing it, right? And we know this, again, because I said now These niggas are making way more than the rappers. A Twitch deal is better than any record deal. You feel me? A Twitch deal better than any record deal. You know what I'm saying? These streamers last longer than your average fucking NFL contract, NBA contract. What's that, like 5 years? So you get that following, right? And you get Twitch, YouTube, all these different things, so on and so forth. You can't lose, man.
Watch this. Gamer chairs are going to replace sneakers. They're going to be endorsing it. Yo, I got the new Academics 5000 gamer chair. That's just going to be like 300. That's like $1 million and shit. They're going to be selling gamer chairs. Watch.
It's a cruel world, bro. It's just a cruel world. Shit done turn upside down. That's the only thing, though, Mr. Fantastic and Aaron, that kind of irks me about the internet is the shit done turn upside down. Like, you could just disrespect, talk crazy to niggas that you would never talk to like that. You know? And if you playing in somebody's lane, you got to be prepared. But is he still lame?
Yeah, I think, of course. It's a consensus that wasn't still lame, but what we're coming to find out is Mano's lame too. Mano's specifically lame.
Mano want to get his ass kicked by a Winter Walker.
Yeah, Mano's definitely lame, and that's what's happening here. Listen, this
I'm not here to judge, but brother.
Of saying this, niggas got these personas and shit, and you don't know, because like I said, street niggas don't fuck with the internet. At least that's how it used to be, right? Street niggas, I don't fuck with the internet shit, man. You internet niggas, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You get Big Meech or somebody or whatever, and them niggas was on the fucking I-95 Nextel chirp back in the day. Yeah, man, we don't fuck with the internet, blah, blah, blah. Lo and behold, where Big Meech ass at now? Every time you see it.
The same pole. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's why I don't follow Benny the Butcher on Instagram.
Oh, is this one of those Never Meet Your Hero things? Is he say ain't so? Is this one of those?
Benny's in two of these categories, Hap. You definitely got to pull him up.
I'm not pulling up Benny, bro.
Oh, you serious?
I can't, because otherwise it's gonna mess it up. Like his clothes and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you got on, Benny?
Yo, Westside.
I had to unfollow him.
Yo, Westside had me like, I'm looking at Westside Gun with these fur boots and this pocket book, and these tight ripped up jeans. I'm like, come on, man.
Damn, son. So where we at?
Conway and mixtapes of the early 90s. That's all I got.
Let me say this. I guess. You know what? It's the equalizer, though, right? The internet. Anybody can be somebody, right? You find a lane. You are a pioneer like academics. It don't matter what you was or wasn't.
It don't matter. Don't matter, man. Like I say, if you're a king here where everybody has to come, you gotta fucking respect the fucking crown, regardless. You feel me? You can in the real world, like I said, nothing about academics says cool. Like I said, he's not in shape. He's never been in shape. He's not an aggressive guy. Academics is never gonna do anything physical with nobody, so on and so forth, right? He just pop his shit on the internet, you know what I mean, from the streams, and then he get an interview every now and again with a rapper.
But the girl got the drop on him, remember? His ex-girl, she got him on camera drunk and all that, stumbling, gave niggas his address and all that, because he don't know how to handle that, right? So he talking so here's the thing, he talks spicy though, like he a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then in the next breath, he'll let you know he not a street nigga and got security.
Yeah.
Right. But then when he out here trying to play ball like that, a woman get the drop on him, giving up his address, niggas coming to his house. So now he got armed security 24/7. Now he got a bill for that.
And that was I think that was no, it had a big part to do with the boys. He was that had a big part to do with the white boy from Joe Budden podcast, the old one. That was a big
Rory.
part of that. Yeah, Rory or Maul, whichever one it is. Yeah, those two. Like that, those dudes. So that's how that came about. The girl shit was just compounded after that happened. I remember, if I remember right. But yeah, again, man, that's the realm we live in, though. I think like most dudes not. You know what I mean? There is no more. We shooting a fair one, or when I see you type shit for real. Most times, I mean, it's some niggas that don't care and gonna crash out, but for the most part, bro, we know what it is.
I just, it's I know I hear this terminology. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, right? But you still a fucking rabbit, though.
Yeah, but being a rabbit is moot if I got the fucking gun.
You better capitalize a little.
If you chasing that motherfucking rabbit, all right, you get him in the corner and he pulled out that little motherfucking belt buckle 22. You talking about what you finna do?
You gonna make me mad?
You got me.
But here's the thing, right? The delusion goes across all their ideology, though. Right? So, okay, I'm cool here, right? I'm delusional here. I'm the rabbit with the gun here. But how are these people now processing? Now you think you could do street shit. Now you think you could talk to street niggas any type of way, right? You moving loosely. You hanging around niggas that you shouldn't be hanging around. All types of shit just because they get so comfortable, right? But that's never been their environment, but they want to be subject to it so bad. There's a phenomenon of them white boys going into different neighborhoods, right? You see them with the vest on, assessing different gangs and all that. You ever see that?
No. You talking about when they do like the documentaries and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they get a little bit of a pad just because it's a white boy,
That's correct, that's what fucked me up, right? So the same thing with the white boy that did the 1090 date cat, him.
Yeah.
I don't why do white boys get the passes niggas that never get? If a nigga showed up talking about, hey man, what's going on with this and let me document your criminality, police ass nigga, get the fuck up out of here. You gonna probably get beat up or shot. Might lose your life. But because the white boy is cool?
It's an odd thing. It's an odd thing. We had this conversation ad nauseum about cosplay, right? We want to cosplay the gangsters. What you guys think about that?
That's still a thing for a lot. I mean, I think it's died down a lot since our younger years. I don't think the kids now care as much, right? But it's definitely still a thing. YB is like, I guess apparently the young nigga goat of rappers. And
Who?
You know what type of time he on?
Who?
Young boy.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's like, what happens when you upset the natural order of things, though? When we upset the natural order when it comes to women, right? What happened? When we upset the natural order of who's in charge, right? I'm not saying brawn is the only thing, but the warrior class was respected. Now the rabbit got the gun and he could talk to, expose, cuss out the warrior class whenever he feel like. We upset the natural order. What are the repercussions or residual effects of that?
It's gonna go right back to where it was by force, and it's gonna take out a lot with it. It's gonna be what do they call it? Some collateral damage. But there's always a reset. There's always a correction. It's just when that motherfucker hits.
Yeah. Damn. I guess it's because it's exploitation of the warrior class is how we got here, right?
Right.
Essentially. And now we here,
Right.
Like 21 Savage, You got the Tekashi 6ix9ine. Ain't nobody doing nothing to them, whatever the case. Regardless of what they say, Young Thug, But these is rappers that they predicating street shit off, right? When the truth is, these motherfuckers is rappers more than they street niggas.
Right.
And then they conversing about street nigga shit, right? But then they're not assessing the rules and the dynamics, and they perversing it, and they gonna get somebody in trouble.
Right. And what happens?
Hurt.
Right. And what happens when that happens?
People get hurt.
There you go. And who's going to do the hurting? The warrior class. Because the pain is going to happen in the street. The bloodshed is going to happen in the street. The home of the warrior class. It's not going to happen up here. That's called cancellation. That should come right back tomorrow.
Yeah.
They catch your ass on the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Right, kicking rocks and agitating gravel. That's where it goes down. That's where the correction is going to be made. Oh, you just said it. Shout out to academics. The man has a bill now, and I ain't talking about ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So let me ask y'all. Well, how old is academics? 35, 36?
Maybe. I don't think academics that old, but yeah, that sounds about right. Mid-30s is probably right. Let me see.
Yeah. JP was good, baby.
What's up, DJ? What's up, Aaron? What up, Fantastic?
What's popping?
What's up, man?
I was about to play a video, JP, but you wanted to comment on that because it's kind of not really a transition, but what it was, because they looking at Mano, they looking at Fabulous and all them, right? Like they still dressing like they're young, but they, almost 50. And I got the clip. You seen T.I. hair, right? You seen that?
Yep.
With the ball spot. So that's crazy. Like when do the old heads got to give it up? But that's a little bit of a transition. So go ahead. What you wanted to comment on?
I want to comment on when they say everybody could be on the internet. Hold on, tell them to cut that. So I don't think that anybody can be anybody on the internet. I do think it's a large selection of talents out there. It's no different from before we had the internet. Like when you say celebrities, like a lot of these internet people is fake. It's a lot of celebrities that we thought was real was fake. Right? They didn't live no gangster life. They was in college.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They grew up with a mom and dad in wonderful communities. So I think the internet, because it's a lot of people that comes to the internet and they not great still. So I do think that, but the internet do provides a larger look to see who more talented, because without the internet, you can't find talent like that. So I think that the internet just opened the doors for more talents and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. So if I just try to break down what it is, you heard the A&R. I forget what that stands for. A&R, but essentially people needed the A&R in the music industry before to kind of find, find and curate talent, But
Right.
now the A&R has went away because you can post a YouTube video and somebody can spot you and say, "Oh shit, he can rap. He got traction already." And now they can get to you quicker in that way.
Right. It's a lot of people that be trying to rap on the internet and they don't do no numbers, but it's some that does a lot of numbers. So I don't think the dynamics changed that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, for an example, back then we had Jordan. Now I guarantee you can find people that's better than Jordan or on Jordan's level. We don't seem to think that because all we knew was Jordan, because his name and woo out the bam. But there was people taller than Jordan. It's just Jordan got the one that it was a lot of people putting money behind Jordan. It was people out there taller than Jordan.
Okay. So liken it to this, right? Because just kind of like staying in the music lane, they will make you like a record because they play it 1,000 times a day, right? On the radio.
Yeah.
And eventually that shit grow on you, right? But that could have been any record. But they keep putting money behind that record. Now that's the record.
That's how Jay-Z made his whole career behind that shit, I swear.
Come on, Aaron.
East Coast. And then another thing y'all was talking about, the old heads.
Uh-huh.
When it comes to the rappers and stuff, that's their brand, right? That's how they get paid. So let's just say they want to dress 50-year-old-ish. They can't really dress that age at this point because people still consider that young. You know what I'm saying? So they still like, if they still want to keep up, like Tupac. Man, ain't nobody gonna listen to Tupac if he come in here looking conservative. That's how Ice Cube flop.
So
that's how Ice Cube ain't Cube no more.
Yeah, he definitely O'Shea Jackson.
But Snoop Dogg, people still will give him a listen there because he still carry that image.
Yeah.
When we look at him today, we still think about that image, even though he's old.
Yo, JP, when you say that, right? Did you watch the No Limit verse?
I was just gonna bring that up.
And he had
Master P was still looking like Master P from back in the day.
They still had
One
the
of
shit
them had
on.
on all suits.
We'd be like, "What you doing out here?"
All right, you rapping those old songs. So I think that's how they get paid, even though outside of the camera, they probably do dress their appropriate age, but they don't got too much privacy. They got to keep up an image. Yeah. But I can imagine Master P and them Cash Money pulling up on no casual outfit, rapping those "We No Limit Soldiers."
So let me ask you, JP. That's an interesting point, right? Because even Snoop came, he had the Dead Homies sweatsuit on, right?
Yeah.
And that's been made popular by a lot of the gang member, whoever that be on the internet, right? Because they always say Dead Homies, this, that. So his suit, it made sense, right? Because he's been hearing that so much. Now, is that also why they not Jay-Z? Because Jay-Z switched it up. He put a suit on. And now he got $2 billion.
He got $2 billion. I think he getting that money. I don't think too many people care about Jay-Z songs no more. We still drawing off his old stuff.
Okay.
And then eventually, I don't really hear nobody playing Jay-Z. Don't nobody even when we have those barbershop arguments, we usually talk about the old Jay-Z, Jigga and all when he was. Now he too damn conservative. Like he kind of done turned. His dreads don't even. He got those like flat things. That don't even. He looked like he bought.
Damn. Okay.
JP up here spitting, yo. What?
I got another thing to tell you. You was watching Pop the Balloon show.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that one clip I saw that. Yeah.
Can I share something with you?
Talk your shit.
All right, let me post that. I want to bring it up here once. Hold on. This was crazy, man.
Bring it up. And then, Mr. Fantastic, you think there's more Michael Jordans out there? They just need a spotlight?
Stop playing with me, man. Stop. I am not, listen, man. I am not going to listen to a person who never touched the basketball in their life disrespect the GOAT, bro. Stop playing with me, dog.
Nobody play basketball, right?
Nobody in the history of basketball has ever been better than the GOAT. That's why he's called the GOAT, okay? That I don't give a fuck how many people put on camera. We done seen plenty of these mixtape kids. What's the little Puerto Rican boy?
I made it there.
What the hell is this?
I'm on Pump the Balloon show.
The big one?
Not the big one. He like the second to the biggest.
Okay.
So it's gonna get aired out in like in a month.
Okay. Did you find love?
No, I don't want to spoil it. I can say this. The host, which is his sister, they came by my house yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The host of the show.
Okay.
She said I asked her, I was like, have you done this before? I was the only one. She said she was more attracted to me because she loved the authenticity and how real I was and like the energy. Like I be telling people I'm who I am in real life. And they came by my house. We did live stream. We live streamed for like 5 hours. And I had them cooking me food.
Ooh yeah,
chilling.
Ooh yeah.
Her and her wife.
Ooh yeah, motherfucker. Ooh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. When I first went on there, I was scared though. You know, I was nervous and things.
Mm-hmm.
And I clipped the little part when I was actually walking into the stage. Dude, it make you feel like it's a real, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like no bootleg shit.
No,
they have everything dotted. Like they had it made you feel like you a celebrity after you left there.
It's organized. Yeah.
It's organized.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. We'll go back to the pop the balloon because I wanted to ask you something before I forget. My bad. What you think about what I was saying in terms of like cosplaying the street niggas? You know?
What do you mean cosplaying?
So like even like us right now, how I'm dressed, you know, I got a hoodie on, whatever, how Mr. Fantastic dressed. We get all this from the street niggas. You know? And now the internet has allowed people who would never talk to the brother who's really outside like they do. You know, it like upset the natural order.
So I'm glad you asked that question. I think that once upon a time, internet dudes wouldn't come on the internet. I mean, street guys wouldn't come on the internet, but now they starting to, right? And so the people that's making like all the nerds, now when the street dudes them come, they're gonna be able to produce that real raw shit, which is because a lot of people, they want to see street shit. Why get it from a fake person who's just completely nerdyish? At the time when internet first came out, that's all they had to give you, you know, they recording the people that's actually in the field. But now the field is coming to the internet. So the people who was making all that money, like the DJ Academics, put DJ Hemp. Let us say you've been watching DJ Academics for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Imagine King Von, shout out to King Von, long live King Von. What if he start his own show now? You get one of all those drill people is on the internet now. Now you're gonna be getting the real deal, which is gonna blend out the fake ones. So you don't need to get that shit from academics no more or all the nerds, because now you got the real raw people in the field. And I appreciate the ghetto niggas, because at the end of the day, we created our own image. We got our own language. We have our own definition. No matter if you say it's bad, good, or indifferent, no matter how many labels you got, we don't cosplay the white man. And a lot of the black butlers cosplay the white man. And so this is the reason why they never been influential. They always have been a knower, even from their own. They are foreigner to their own family members. Don't nobody want to fuck with them because they cosplaying the white man. They all try to look, dress like the white man, speak like him, and woo out the bam. The only black people that put black people on the map is the ghetto niggas.
You know, when you say that, right? I'm thinking about you. You heard of Taxstone?
I heard of Taxstone, yeah.
So Taxstone, he was outside, right? Essentially, and he was podcasting very similarly to how Academics was, but Tax was actually outside, and he went to prison though, shooting and all that. He got in a shootout with Troy Ave, shit like that. But I'm thinking what you saying. If I just listen very carefully, Tax would have been bigger than Academics.
Yes, because now he get to show you real, raw, uncut. Like, I'm thinking a little bit what I'm getting into. Like a lot of my videos, right? I just started this like about a week ago. A lot of my stories, we got, like, for an example. I want to get your thoughts on this.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
I got a brother that shot down a cop, and he in prison and stuff now. So I got all of the real life evidence. So it's gonna be like I'm doing like a TV series where, like, I want to, like, you'll never see me on the screen, but you see me overlaid and talking, and I'll be able to post the videos as I'm talking about each story. And I'm basically having all of the receipts of my whole life of each event on each series. And it's real. It's not scripted. It's not something that we had to make up or ask ChatGPT to give me some quotes from this type of stuff. No, mine is real uncut, like my marriage. Me going to jail, me getting put in the, me going losing my house, going to the shelter, who out the bam, and I'm literally showing all of that. I just started something like this last week.
You think right? Because here's the thing, Jay, and then I'm gonna get B Middleton AFR in, right? A lot of people don't actually understand it. They've only read about it, right? And here's what I fear, right? So many people haven't had that tangible experience, right? So when you start talking about real street shit and like the depth of it, people think it's unrealistic. They're like, ain't no way they actually doing that. Ain't no way jail is really like, you know what I mean? Because they think it's like over the top. So they almost call cap on it. And so what happens is they'll start laughing at you, not with you, because they think it's not really real, because they never really been experienced to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the jokes be on them. You know, I love the experience that I come from because it built my character that I am today. It makes me stand out from the people that come from my neck of the woods. So when I do come on the internet, you know, I stands out more than I blend in.
Okay.
I love being the dumbest one in the room.
All right, let me see. So, should I go to B Middleton, AFR, or Mr. Fantastic? Aaron, y'all got anything?
No, I'm along for the ride, man. Whoever's next.
Well, no. I gotta counter a lot of this propaganda. First and foremost, bro, we gotta stop acting like the street niggas were the only niggas that dressed, and we all dressed the same. It wasn't the street niggas that wore the Jordans and the fucking Jabos and whatever, the starters, and everybody else was dressed like fucking Steve Urkel. No, nigga. Street niggas didn't do shit special. We all dressed the same.
No,
the nerds were the nerds.
You're right, Mr. Fantastic. The reason why you got to get them the credit for it is because they had the money to do it.
Okay, so, and if parents had a good job, they had the money to do it too. Everybody dressed the same.
No,
why would you write this shit? Bro,
the way we wear our clothes, even white boys, these clothes is white boy clothes.
Hold on. I did a bad job. I interjected JP, so it messed up his flow. That's my fault.
I remember when niggas walked into school with phone posits on him. The first $200 shoe. The nigga was not a drug dealer. Okay, all right. Even the drug dealers weren't wearing those. You feel me? Okay. So we got to get out of this thing to where we got to pay homage to the street nigga. The street nigga, the reason. No, niggas are the reason we do this. We all do this. We all dress the same. There's not fucking 90% of niggas is fucking dressed with Steve Urkel gear and fucking Dockers and Izod shirts. Okay, and then only the 10% of motherfuckers that's outside will have the Jordans and the fucking the Peles and whatever else. Come on, bro. We gotta stop the bullshit. We gotta stop the
okay. But I'm just saying, I'm saying the origin, it gotta be credited somewhere. Like even like the gangsters wore suits. Right?
Yeah, but everybody wore suits. Everybody wore suits. In Bobby Johnson's days, everybody wore suits.
No, but what JP said is very important. How things were worn, what it looked like, the accessories, right? They would even say, and this is the thing, I know it's a movie, but we can use it tangibly. What did his mom say when he came in the house on Goodfellas? He had a suit on, you dressed like a gangster. You see? Right. And there was a style, Nicky Barnes, right? There was a style, which is why Frank Lucas didn't want to put on the mink, remember? Because he said, this going to expose me. They're going to try to start looking at me now because of how gangsters wore their suits.
So now Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were gangsters.
No, the how part got to be valuable.
But that's what I'm saying. Why are we giving credit to something?
Because you should.
When Malcolm X was a gangster, he did wear a suit.
At one point, yeah.
It was called a zoot suit with the balloon pants. But when he left the gangster lifestyle, he still wore a suit. But like they're saying, it's how the suit was worn. He got rid of the wide brim. He got rid of the mile wide collar, and he got rid of the parachute balloon pants.
And one thing you missing, can I say this real quick? One thing that you missing, that phrase that's been going around in our lifetime, it's not what you got on, it's the nigga that's up in it. We make the ghetto niggas make shit look good. Even white boys dress they created all of these clothes, right? Most of these clothes was created by white folks. but it's something when a nigga put them on than anybody else. It's not the clothes, it's not the outfit, it's the nigga that's up in it.
The street nigga lore
it matches his personality.
The street nigga lore is
So why did Tommy Hilfiger want to stay far away from you Negroes? He like regretted.
Good morning, AFR. Jeez Louise.
Let me just say this, and the AFR got it, bro. Listen, man, the street nigga lore is the problem, and this is why street niggas feel away, is because now the street nigga is irrelevant. The street nigga is fucking dead. The street, no one cares. The streets is over. The streets is fucking dead. If you're out here on the fucking corner, motherfucking doing hand to hands or doing whatever the fuck you do, everybody laughs at you. No one respects that shit anymore. It's lame as fuck, especially the older you are. Okay, no. You get a pass and an excuse if you're maybe fucking 15 to 25. If you're
at
40,
our age, I gotta agree with you. At our age,
40, if you're 40, if you're over 30 out here motherfucking playing in the streets, you lame as fuck. Okay, you're lame, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna end up in motherfucking prison, spreading your cheeks and lifting your sack. And we know what happens, Hamp. Speaking of the prison niggas, if you there more than 5 years, okay? If you in prison more than 5 years, you fucking with them boys, okay? All right, so hey.
People can say that about the military because I think there's more gay activities in the military than it is in prison. First off, it's illegal. Let me say this real quick. And this is no disrespect. I'm just trying to state the facts.
No,
it's illegal in prison. You got some of your anomalies, your one-offs, but it's completely legal in the military. So don't just say that prison is where a lot of gay men, and not to mention the military also have that more than the prisons do.
The difference is this, though. The difference is this. We know they're gay.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah. We know they're gay motherfuckers in the military, bro. And it's cool and it's whatever.
No, we
right?
did not know that. I ain't never thought a soldier that white people is gay.
Well, you're a person. Any person can be whatever, right? But the thing about it is that even when the prisoners tell you, you go to any one of these prison tubers and their main story is going to be what? Their most popular story is going to be about niggas getting their ass took. Okay?
Can you hey, DJ, can you imagine?
Hold on, JP. Let him finish. You got the floor.
The most famous jail nigga of all time said booty is more important than water. Take the L, hold it, and get the fuck out of my face.
I think that's just him. But DJ, can you imagine the military fighting against the war and all them niggas got a BBL? And titties and shit.
Let me ask you this. What straight man would even say something like that? The funny part
is up in an army suit with a big ass fat booty that is a BBL and titties.
The funny part is this. The funny part is the nigga that talked about going to jail and him imagining that. The funny part is the nigga that been to jail, right? And the first thing that takes up in the military is a nigga with a BBL.
Why is you defending that? You know that's real though. Am I lying?
Fantastic. It's not real. It's not real. I'm gonna say it again.
There's not no gay men in the military.
You said you love being the dumb one in the room. So walk with me with this, okay? I know it's slow. You got to process it.
The reason I like to be the dumb one is okay.
Your mic is low, Ms. Fantastic. Cut off the noise. Hold on, real quick. Cut off the noise. You got noise suppression on?
Hold on.
Cut off noise suppression. Because it'll suppress your mic too. Just keep the echo.
All right, cool. All right, cool. It might be too loud now. Let me bring it on. All right, cool. So again, out of the millions of men that are in the military, right? The non-straight men are going to be a very, very low percentage. The first thing that comes out of your mouth is somebody that professes going to jail and being a poor criminal, right? Brother, the first thought to come to your mind is a man with a BBL. How is that?
I remember you came on my channel that time. We did the numbers. It was hundreds of thousands of men that was in the military was swinging, especially when they made it, because at one point they couldn't admit that. So now when they start allowing that, the numbers was. Can you imagine? It says 1 out of 6 black men that's in the military was gay, and if you said it's millions, that's at least 100 to 200,000 men gay in the military.
Show the source, though. So you just saying some stupid shit out your mouth, right? Which means you've never been to the military. Show the source of your propaganda.
You never been in jail,
huh?
You never been in jail.
I don't have to be to jail. Again,
how you know how many men is gay in jail?
I'm gonna tell you again. The prisoners say it. The COs say it. The judges say it, okay? And there's actual data to support what the fuck I'm saying. I know for a fact, right? What you're saying is bullshit. 1 in 6 men. Do you know the percentages in that? That makes no sense, bro. 1 in every 6 dudes is gay. Come on, get out of here, dog. But y'all can't accept the fact that fucking the gay niggas, actually the prison niggas come out here and tell you how many of these niggas gay and y'all fight tooth and nail to the death. Stop it, bro. One is propaganda, one is true.
Let me say this. Stop this shit. The black men in prison aren't fucking gay, and the black men in the military aren't fucking gay, bro. Okay? There's a low percentage of homosexual people, period, including in prison, including in the military. You two over in that right-hand side are making more gay black men.
Pull this up, Hamp.
Damn.
Almost 1 million men in the military is gay.
Hold on, JP. Let me see.
I just dropped it. It says 600. Where that's not. Where it go? 683,000. Well, it said veterans. There are an estimate 1 million LGBTQ in veterans in the United States, of whom approximately 683,000 are gay men. It's just a majority.
Do you know what a veteran is? Do you know what a veteran is?
I like being the dumbest one in the room. Just stay with that.
So that means they were gay after they left. The veterans is a retired military.
Retired, just former, right?
It's the person that's out the military, done graduated or whatever the case, right?
So how many veterans are there total?
I don't care about that. I'm looking at that 683. That they weren't just gay today. They just didn't become gay today, brother.
You gave yourself a pass. You like being the dumbest one in the room, brother. You got it.
So okay, let me explain this because I want to make clear.
That's white men too, though.
That includes like when I say I like to be the dumbest man in the room, right? That means that because I know I could substantiate a lot of my points, and what tends to happen is one, I get to listen more because I'm the dumbest, and so what I do after I created something called nigga magical mathing. And by the time in these conversations, I have these dudes windmilling, like he's windmilling for the military of these gay men. And so when I use my nigga magical mathing, it turns some smiles upside down. You can't defute what I'm saying. But if I'm the dumbest, that means y'all supposed to be the smartest. I shouldn't be making you stumble on your words, making you sound like you're an adolescent with a speech impediment. You done graduated from Harvard. I'm just saying, brother. But you can't say gay men now. In gay men, yeah, there's gay men in prison, but they was gay before they even went to prison. It's illegal to have gay acts and stuff like that. Whereas when you go to the military, it's completely okay. Like before the military allowed that, from the numbers, it will look like it wasn't no gay men because no ass don't tell rule. But the moment they gave them the options to wear BBL while they go shooting people, right? Now that number done increased dramatically because now it's legal.
Wow.
AFR was good.
Salute to you, DJ Hamp. Once again, you're running a great panel, man. I'm invigorated right now.
How many times you pray the rosary down there, AFR?
Hey, listen, I just need to be a better person at the end of the day. And I need to set a better example. And at times on these panels, I have not. And I need to make sure I get increasingly better every time I come on and respect the host.
No doubt. What's popping though? What you think, man?
Yeah, JP, salute to you. Hopefully, greetings and blessings to you. Hopefully your day gets better and your family's day gets better and prosperity for 2026 for you. We're going to get you off welfare, Negro, one way or the other. Anyway.
Thank you.
Okay. So a couple of problems with what you said, especially about the street nigga thing. Yes, there's a lot of famous street Negroes, but I would say they have been outshined by the actual successful, productive black people. I'm not even going to say black men, but since we're talking about black men that we've had since we've touched this continent. So, so and also the street criminal Negro does not have a long shelf life in America. Okay, that's the one demographic of black people they literally want to exterminate off the planet.
But men
Besides
supposed to
liberals
die
and
though. Men
hold,
supposed to
hold on,
die.
can I finish, JP, please? I'm gonna give my little diatribe and I will be quick as possible, and then you can say all this magical Negro math and stuff you talking about. So so it's really like kind of like real disrespectful to black people that actually have pushed us forward. Like being a criminal is not resistance to the white man, no matter how much you think it is. It's just getting a soft target in people that shouldn't be targeted. So anyway, and then also uh, we like productive black people like myself that had to actually grow up in the hood and be told that something wrong with you. You're trying to be like the white man. You're trying to do this, trying to do that. The thing about it is, like you said, this is a European, Eurocentric country. Pants, shirts, hats, all that stuff, and all these European fashions that are expensive. These like Gucci and all these people that literally hate us and show every few years and they'll make caricatures of us and they hate us. And we still buy their stuff, which is crazy. And a lot of rich people don't even wear that stuff anymore as well. So that's another funny thing. Rich people don't even wear those brands. And you follow the white man, like the street nigga follows the white man. And then the white man that owns these labels will come back years later and say, I kind of regret that. I wanted to be fashion for everybody, white people, the people that usually came from, like Tommy Hilfiger. He's not the only one, but he's the main one. And that was the most racist stuff I've ever heard. I've never really worn Tommy Hilfiger. I was never influenced by now certain stuff, I did wear. I wore Echo. I listened to this, just like Mr. Fantastic said, I listened to the same music, a little rock music as well, another alternative music as well. But I largely listened to Jada, The Lox, Nas, 50. You know what I'm saying? Juvie, Hot Boys. I listened to all that just like everybody else. Not Mano, he was always trash. But anyway, so we wore the same clothes largely, and they just knew who we were. They just was like, oh, that's the cornball Negro. That's it. That's all that was. So and then I'll shift over to the gay thing. You already got destroyed on that. It's crazy that you say there was all these gay men in the military. Until it was legal, of course the numbers are going to go up. But it was an institution in America that made it their business to chase them people out of there. You had to really be a deep cover brother to survive in that environment. Okay, it was super anti-gay to a fault. Hold on, let me finish. I'm about to land real quick. Okay, so it's crazy that you say all these gay people and all this BBL stuff. So you're just ridiculous. You don't know what you're talking about. There's such a small pool of people. Hold on, let me finish. There's such a small pool of people, even to date, in the military, even though the numbers have gone up because of initiatives and stuff that were stupid. So that just disproves your point. And then the last thing I'm going to get to is that always remember, like I said, no matter what you think, most street Negroes have a short shelf life. Remember Troy Ave? He was in a mass shooting. He's in prison now. I'm pretty sure, unless something happened and he got let out of prison.
Troy not in prison.
Oh, so he's out now.
Yeah, they was trying to kill. They were trying to kill him. They killed his bodyguard. He took the gun and started shooting back at them. That's what Taxstone in prison for.
Yeah, he claimed self-defense, but I mean, well, he's out of jail, so they didn't give him time forever. But the thing about it is, most of these guys do not have longevity for several different reasons.
I want to address some of your points. You don't went to like 5 points. So
not really. I hear what you said. So,
well, real quick, JP, I want to give you the floor. Just a couple things, AFR. So you saying Echo actually still mans the difference. right? So when you said you used to wear Echo, we didn't wear Echo. That was for the Latinos.
That's a lie.
They would wear
That's a
Echo
lie.
and Jinko. Real shit.
I lived in.
Hold
Listen,
on.
I
Let's just
live.
ask the chat. Let's just ask the chat. You from
I've
the East
been to
Coast
New York
too.
City. I lived in New York City. I lived in Shadow in New York
Yeah.
City. I've
So
been.
watch
Trust
this.
me.
How
They
old
wore
are you?
Echo.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Yeah. So we right in the same boat. Put a one in the chat if the brothers wore Echo. I'm
They
just about
wore
I'm
eight
about to
ball
illustrate it.
stuff. They like. I remember the fashions back in the day. I just didn't
That's
mention
it.
them, but I just remember.
Niggas definitely wore Echo, depending on where you were though. Maybe New
I'm
York,
saying
y'all had
in the East Coast. East Coast.
yeah. I'm
Niggas
down
did not wear Echo.
south
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying.
Niggas, Atlanta, down south, Georgia, Florida, niggas definitely wore Echo in the 2000s,
Yeah,
bro.
I know. And that's not, yo, did y'all that's what I'm saying, right? I gave a clarification. Down south, they wore that shit, right? But the East Coast particularly, we did not wear Echo. That was for
That's not
everybody else.
true.
You know what I'm
Hold on,
saying?
well, no, nigga. Either way, y'all didn't wear Jabos, lame ass nigga. We ain't finna do this now. We ain't finna
No.
act
I'm
like
not even putting I'm saying the area, proximity, demographic, right? We didn't wear that shit. So
I got you.
what we had right in the East Coast, NYC or Inichi, right?
Yep.
Academics, LRG kind of
Moschino.
had a run like a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? Rockaware did okay. Fat Farm was on the fringe. Like you got to be careful with that shit. Fubu started to fade it out when we got in high school and all that. I'm just saying though, we didn't wear the Echo shit. Like that wasn't the cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's for y'all
I'm
though. Like,
sorry, DJ Hamp. I was in New York City. They wore that just like the Anichi was the best. I love Anichi even to today.
Yeah, I'm just telling the truth.
Nah, they wore Echo as well. It wasn't just the Jinko Jean wearing whatever. Everybody wore it.
So I want to address this. So you kind of made my point when you said that if men were gay in the military, they had to hide it. So that means when they got drugged out of there, that means that created a lot of DL brothers. So it doesn't mean that those gay men wasn't there. It would just mean that they had to pretend like they was not. It created a lot of men, down low men. But the moment, and you just agreed, the moment they gave people the right to go to be gay in the military, they don't skyrocket. So
I
that
didn't
means
use those words. Did not use those words, sir.
wait, hold on. I didn't cut you off. And
Yes, you
that
did.
they still don't cover the men that still, because of their pride, don't cover the men that's kind of down low still. So that's another sector of people that still might be in the military that's down low. That's that. When it comes to the street dudes, bro, you said nerds. I mean, these uppity nerds is taking over, bro. That's a lot still. Man, I'm looking at the nerds today that comes online. I'm still juggling, like I'm tossing women all up in the air, ass spread it. And while these men coming up here keep talking about they can't find no woman to do this and woo out the bam, I just got a host from the Pop the Balloon show that they come up here to cooking me dinner. But the butlers, they ain't every once in a while you get a couple of butlers. I'm not saying men can't get no woman, period, but
what?
A lot of times women don't find that character of this. I think this is what I've been saying my whole life.
Terrible women don't find us attractive.
Wait.
I fixed that for you.
If you're not no gangster in a black or no ghetto nigga in the hood, black women gonna look at you like you're gay. Damn near. If you gotta either be criminal, you damn near gotta be a criminal or you gay. If you run around acting like you white, she gonna look at you like they
Jay,
look
didn't
at
you've gone through traumatic things? Hold on, Jay. You've gone through traumatic things in the hood, right? Hold on. Didn't you go through traumatic things in the hood? Like I went through traumatic things that made me want to get out of the place. Like especially smart people in the hood, they either get out or they crash
I
out.
did not interrupt you, dude. You
Yeah,
didn't
you did,
want to be interrupted. So, and another thing when it comes to black niggas in the ghetto is the reason why we got a lot of freedoms that we have today. Because you got to think about it. Most of the nerds was more conformative. They bow down. They don't have no fight. The original word thugs came from the niggas that was rebelling against the white man. That's where the word thug come from. The thugs, when you say the word thugs, I don't think us black men that come from that neighborhood should feel bad because we a thug. That was a white man label that he labeled us black men, the warrior class that's gonna rebel against him. And when you talking about men, we die, we got a short lifespan. I can say yes. I do believe, especially as the position that black men are in today, basically living on their back. I do believe that we warriors, we supposed to die of crime. We supposed to die fighting, right? The woman is the only one should live and die from natural causes because at the end of the day, we all got a lifespan, right? It's a lot of men die, but everybody can't go to the military, right? So what about the men that's dying in the military? They getting whacked in the military just as well as they is in the streets. But I can say that I'd rather die young, live fast, die young, than live old on my knees, begging.
Quick question. So again, you proclaim to be from the street, of the street niggas.
I am the streets.
Okay, you are the street. So why the fuck are you alive?
Some niggas make it.
Nah, you ain't about the shit you living about.
All street dudes don't die. I got a lot of uncles and cousins. We all street, and a lot of them ain't in their 60s.
You had your time. Now, bro, again, you not about that, dog. You're a lot. All of your record
Go ahead, bro.
Bullshit, bro. You not about that.
Okay, cool.
You are a worse cosplayer than the real than the nerds, right? The real niggas are the niggas that's halfway in the street, one in, one out. You're not toting, you're not moving nothing, you're not definitely not. I know nothing.
I never come up here and try to convince you of that.
I know nothing, right? So in the tier of street niggas, you are at the bottom. Okay, you're not, again, being in the streets and being of the streets and all this.
How you know what's a street nigga? What do they do?
I'm from Macon, Georgia. I've lived up and down.
We ain't talking about what they do. What did you do in the street?
Stop cutting me off. I'm from Macon, Georgia. Okay.
You didn't put in no work in the street.
Hold on. Shut up, bro. I didn't say nothing while you was talking. I'm from Macon, Georgia. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. I was living in fucking Norfolk, Virginia for I don't know how long. If you don't understand what the fuck that means, again, you just don't know. Listen, you don't have to be in the streets to fucking see the streets and understand the streets. The street niggas love saying this shit and it's dumb. Okay, it is not that complicated. All right, being a fucking criminal, a bad one. All right, it's not hard. Being a bad criminal, meaning you end up locked the fuck up. All right, you got to sit your ass down behind them bars. Is not difficult, and it is not admirable for you to fucking throw your life away and then go work for the same white man you keep talking about, right, for free. Throw your life away for years for the same white man you keep trying to talk about. It's a problem to fucking go and work for in the military when there's a fucking positive outcome. So again, thank you again for being the dumbest nigga in the room and proving it. All right, the street shit is not hard. We done all seen gang members. We done all seen drug dealers. We done all seen motherfucking real, true killers. Bro, I knew the killer niggas in Macon, and I was a fucking nerd. A nerd and a motherfucking basketball player. Okay? The street niggas' names, the nigga that was really putting in work, everybody knew their name. So what we talking about here, bro?
So let me respond to you right quick. So you trying to make it seem like it's just this easy stuff. Actually, it's a lot of street life for myself. A lot of it, these were the cards I was dealt since I was a little kid. It was environments that I had to, not only just my environments, my family was this. My uncles, my big brothers, my cousins, even the women of my family that was raising me come from this, right? You gotta, that shit is hard when you gotta see a lot of people. I remember one time we was outside in the projects and my mama was talking to her friend named Puddin'. And somebody drove up and shot the woman down while my mom was talking to her, deleted her, right? That's just one incident. While I was outside eating a sausage sandwich, we was all used to listen to that Too Short song, talking about the ghetto. Everybody was outside when that happened. So that's one. A lot of times I look at the street dudes more braver. When you got to go in that corner every day and you know it's a high chance you're going to die You're gonna get into a fight. You're gonna get backdoored. You're gonna go to jail. You gotta watch out for everybody, but the people that you gotta watch out for supposed to be having your back as well. When you know that you moving weight, I went to jail for selling before I got caught selling dope. I was been selling dope. That was just the time I got caught. But when you know every day you get up that corner, even one sale, one dope sale, this could be a controlled by a CI, right? So and you know all of the risks and you willing to still do it for whatever reasons. Most of the niggas do it to feed their families and what the bam. And you still do it, and knowing that you're gonna go to jail, you are the bravest of the black community. You are that man. That's what the American military do. That's what made American great. Why? Because American take his street soldiers to other countries, rob, steal, delete, and sell dope. You mentioned Florida. Florida built off dope. This is the Americans' way. So when you see us black men emulating that same behavior, it's just that y'all are the safe niggas. Y'all are the dudes just got to get permission from another man. That's women, they don't view you masculine.
Let me say that.
Hold on, you be asking for extra cups of water from the white man behind bars. What the fuck you talking about?
Here we go, real quick, right? Hey, y'all got the floor. I just want to make sure we get B Middleton and Tommy in. We got a few super chats to read, man. Make sure y'all support the show, please. I just want to this what I need us to agree upon, right? There is an admiration in our community for that archetype, and we say it's the women, right? But it's the men as well. There's an admiration for the archetype of the quote unquote street nigga, right? Whether we were that, whether we saw it, whether we love to hate it, there's an admiration. We have some type of affinity. And I think in America we do, right? John Dillinger. These are all people that we made a bunch of movies out of. So we have an admiration for that archetype that'll seemingly push against the system. Although we know most people get locked up and go to jail because they stop pushing at a point, right? But there is a lot of admiration for that archetype. Do you guys think that that's a fair statement, whether it's men or women?
Yeah, it's a fair statement, but I want to push back just a tiny bit. I personally don't have an affinity for Jesse James, for Frank Lucas,
but no,
for none
anecdotally,
of these people.
yes. No,
hold on.
Well,
let me finish.
My statement, my statement was we, right? So I understand that there's people who do not, but I'm saying that
as a collective, I understand. I get that point, and you're right about that. But I will say there is a sizable percentage of people in general that I like maybe more of the anti-hero. That's the closest to a person I could appreciate, like the Punisher, like Shaft, like who's another. You see like somebody like in a gray area within the law, but not,
they're doing it for honorable reasons, seemingly, right?
Yeah. And so that's all I wanted to push back on.
I think that's fair, and I think we all kind of see that because when people, it's just an odd thing in these environments, right? Everybody ain't doing drugs either, right? So when these people are outside hustling and things of that nature, right? There's families that they are feeding. There's places that they are protecting. Like Bumpy Johnson, you couldn't tell nobody in Harlem that Bumpy wasn't a hero, right? Because he created his own numbers racket as opposed to dealing with the Italians and things of that nature, although it was quote unquote illegal. So there's a funny marriage between that crime, what was crime and what wasn't, right? Because prohibition was how Al Capone and them made $1 billion, right? But now it's legal, so now it's cool. So it just an interesting dynamic, between us and criminality,
And just pay attention to the movies, DJ. Which movies you like to watch? The nerdy black movies or the gangster movies? Boys in Hood, Men in Society. That goes to show you the mindset. This is why the men.
Goodfellas is my favorite movie. Goodfellas is the Italian.
Outside of the Italians, right? When you bring it home to black folks, what movies you like to watch?
Yeah, those are the most popular ones.
Black nerdy movies.
Those are the most.
I guarantee you, them gangster movies. That goes to show you the mindset, and women love those. That's why a majority of the inmates that be banging the COs, right? Because she is around the niggas that she grew up with.
Yeah,
they love them niggas out the ghetto.
Identify with them cats, right? So let me do this. Mr. Fantastic, you wanted to say something? Because I got to get B. Middleton. He been waiting. And Tommy.
Let him go ahead.
I know you want to get it. I just want to get them in.
Just
right?
really quick, just 5 seconds.
You
I
never
will
really
not.
quick. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, seriously, I am. I will. Listen, JP, on some real shit, I never respect a person like you that talks about people like me or butlers because I'm within the confines of the law, but you go to a place literally behind bars where you have to ask the white man for extra cups of freaking water. So don't y'all, I love when y'all do that stuff, man. And I'm done.
All right, JP, hold your thought. All right. B. Middleton, go ahead, and then Tommy.
Greetings and salutations. How y'all doing?
What's poppin'?
Well, yeah, I just want to give my spiel on it because I agree that everybody, I think most people have an affinity for the street people, you know what I'm saying? But the main thing is it ain't about no dressing. You know what I'm saying? They got to be in you, not on you. You can wear whatever you want to wear. You can put it on. That don't make you that. And I think that's part of the problem, that people think that just because they dressed a certain way, that now they fit the description. All you do is fit the description to get harassed by the police. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're talking about just dressing like a street nigga, okay, well, is there an age limit on it? Like, I've been hearing, like, once you're over 35, you're not supposed to wear a jersey. You can't tell me what to wear. Now, I will admit, since I've been older, I got my collar shirt for my team versus a jersey. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to wear my team jersey, I'm going to wear my team jersey. I don't care if I'm 45, 55, 65. You can't tell me how old I could be to wear a jersey. And it doesn't matter. I mean, because you got street niggas that don't dress like, I mean, we talking about urban? Or we talking about casual? You know, because just because I could dress like a street nigga that don't wear jeans and tennis shoes, I could dress like an upscale street nigga, you know, who got the bricks. I could be dressing, you know what I'm saying, just like you look like a gangster. Okay, so I don't let people put me in a box. Like I heard y'all say, like, I ain't never wore Echo myself. But if I wanted to wear Echo, if I saw an Echo shirt that I like, I'm gonna wear Echo shirt. Ain't nobody can't tell me what I can wear or what's cool or what's not. Now I get like eras like you said, FUBU. When FUBU was hot, it was popping. Cross colors was hot, it was popping. But once it faded, it kind of faded. You know, but as far as if it's still relevant and that's what I want to put on, that's what I'm gonna put on. I don't subscribe to, you know, what other people tell me is cool or what other people tell me is being a street nigga or a real nigga or whatever. You know, that's just crazy to me.
Street niggas do what they want to do. Nerds do what they can.
Here's the
I mean,
thing,
you can't.
right? B. Middleton, here's the thing, you know. I catch your drift, right? And then I understand that there are outliers out there, but the truth is people follow trends, right? So I know we all act like we don't care what about anybody's opinion and all that, but the majority of people follow the trends, right? And there's nothing wrong. Oh, that shit is fire. Boom, that's next, right? This shit is played out. Boom, I give it to Goodwill or whatever the case is. You know, that's just regular shit. I ain't even shaming nobody for following the trends. That's regular shit. Now, here's the thing: we not keeping McLaren in business. You know, that's one thing that's a misnomer about white people and labels, right? We not keeping all of these huge Italian designers in business. You know, if you go to where white people are, the Hamptons, Woodlands in Texas, right? They got labels on. They got the cars. They got all that shit too. That's a little bit of a misnomer that we continue to spread, right? People that got money wear the labels. You know, I've seen it overwhelmingly.
I know jokers. I mean, myself, I know jokers who got a pocket full of money and go right in the corner store buy a white t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about fashion. You know, the fact that my white t-shirt stupid clean with a crease down the middle says something. Now I'm from the country. I'm from a small town in Georgia too. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's a little different than other places. But hey, as far as I know, a white t-shirt always, as long as it's clean, you good to go. I mean, a V-neck or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just on a casual tip, and you can have a pocket full of money. That don't mean that I can't have on this $8 shirt. It is what it is. You know?
I mean, B. Middleton, that $8 shirt is trash, bro.
I understand, but I'm talking about, if you're talking about a fashion statement, okay, but I'm talking about dressing like a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? If that's what street niggas wear, they to go right in the corner store, buy a white t-shirt, buy a black t-shirt.
That was back in
and
our day,
switch
bro.
out.
You sound like you around our age when you had the baggy Jabos, gas. I don't know if y'all wore gas with the knife, the pencil pocket. Yeah, that's what we
Well,
used to
I'm a big
read.
dude, so I could never wear them gas. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think I'm older than all of y'all, except for
We
maybe
would sell
big
drugs and go
hair.
right to the gas station and get a fresh tea, especially when you in the streets
Right
hustling.
with a
Only
pocket
time you
full of
really
money.
bought an outfit was when y'all finna go on a weekend, go to the clubs. But during
Right.
the week, the work, during the whole week, you in your street clothes, you in a white tee, some Jabos or some Guess jeans or some Reeboks or whatever the case. Your
Everybody
cap
dressed
on.
that way.
Here's another thing y'all
Right,
gotta
but that's
understand,
what
right?
I'm saying though. I don't think that dressing like that makes you a street nigga.
You
You know what
also
I'm
gotta
saying?
understand the value of the clothes is beyond, and I learned this from real actual street niggas that almost lost their life considerable amount of times that's really outside, really doing something, right? That watch, them clothing, that ring, let the niggas know that you're doing business with, that you can afford it. See, it's beyond a whole lot of stuff, right? We thinking to just label this, label that. Nah. If I'm outside doing what I do, can I prove it? Right? Because when does the next deal come? Right? And we talking about, because like you said, there's levels to this shit, right? There's levels to a whole lot of this stuff that I think we kind of
But
missing.
street niggas, DJ, I want to ask you a question because I'm getting kind of confused.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
In my mind, well, not in my mind. Street niggas just not on up on an umbrella, meaning that they either got a gang bang or sell drugs. That's not street.
Yeah.
That's not only street niggas to be robbing. Street niggas just be in the streets. Street niggas, it's not just okay. They selling dope or they gang bang. No, it's street niggas. It's a multitude of
street
stuff.
activity. Period. Yeah.
They doing street activity. It don't have to. Some boots. Some people bootleg. They shoot dice. They find many ways to make a hustle.
All right, let me get Tommy in because he at work. I just want to get him in real quick. Tommy, what's popping?
How we done?
Hold on,
No,
Tommy.
I think.
Let me read
Okay.
before you go. Let me get your super chat in real quick. Tommy B with the 10 ounces. What's up, Hamp and fellas on the panel? Fantastic has such a disdain for the street niggas until he hits play when he gets in the car. Then last time he checked, he was a man on these streets. It's weird. Talk that shit, Tommy.
Shout out to Jeezy, man.
No, I just and I've always thought that not just with him, just with others that with his mindset. It just like I've heard.
I'm gonna read the rest in a minute. Go ahead, Tommy.
I've heard Aaron's view on it. Right, cool, respect it. I then don't expect to come by Aaron's house and hear Aaron slapping Yo Gotti because of how he said he feels about him. So that's the part that where it gets weird to me, and maybe you can explain the separation. Fantastic. Street niggas is lame. I hate everything they do. Fuck them, yada, yada, yada. And as soon as you get in your car, you hit play, it's street niggas, street niggas, street niggas, street niggas. I've literally never heard a story you put up on IG where it was nothing but street niggas playing in the background. Not once. Like literally not once. So that's where it gets confusing with me, like the message, because that's where they kind of have a point when they say that they're I don't know if I don't want to use the wrong words, but just almost admired or whatever, because it's not like they're talking shit that you can relate to because that's not a life that you live. So, and it's plenty of rap out there that does not talk about that shit. So that's where it gets confusing for me is why is that essentially the only thing that you listen to, but you literally hate these niggas so much?
Can I answer?
Because he want to be street.
No. So simply, Tommy, I'm mature enough to separate the artist and the art from reality. I enjoy it for what it is, right? Just like I go to the movie and I watch fucking Denzel. I never expect Denzel to be fucking Alonzo in real life, right? So music is entertainment, all right? And if good music is good music. We found out most of these street niggas ain't really street niggas in the first place, but hey, those that happen to be the minority, hey, bro, if you got good music, you got good music. Jeezy from Macon. Right, so shout out to Jeezy. Of course, I'm gonna support Jeezy. I knew about Jeezy for a lot of other people knew about Jeezy. Same thing with Project Pat, man. Shout out to Pat, right? So again, I don't understand how and why I have to be in love with the reality of the shit if I can just motherfucking appreciate the story they telling. You can do both.
No. See, because that's why I wasn't hyperbolic with it. I didn't say you had to be in love with it, but you seem like you hold a certain disdain for it, and that's where I come across. Like I said, like when I heard Aaron speak on it, he spoke of his disdain for it. Cool, I get it. I don't expect to go to Aaron's house and hear about niggas serving birds on his radio because that's something that he doesn't fuck with. So again, I double back. It ain't that you have to love it. You have a when you speak on it, you have a disdain for it. Jeezy, and we kind of know his background, had a hand in fucking up your city. And now you're saying how you proudly support him when he was literally pushing the message of how he fucked up your city. So I'm just saying, like, it just comes across as cross messaging when you put it out there like that. Like and we need to stop this when I go to the movies. Like Denzel never proclaimed to be who the fuck he was in the movies. Jeezy proclaimed to be who he is in them records, Project Pat and everybody else. And like you said, a lot of them we end up finding out that they aren't, but that's what they're pushing. They're not pushing it as an image. They're pushing it as, this is me. This is what I used to do. This is what I was into. And a lot of them, when you look in the background, a lot of them was intricate in some of that stuff. So again, it's not that you have to be in love with it. When you have such a disdain for it, it would be the equivalent of you catching me listening to like some of that neo-Nazi rock music. Like everybody look at me like, that's weird. Why would you be listening to that? And for me, that's what it comes across because again, it's not that you have to love it. You just have such a disdain for it, period. I don't think you wouldn't be anywhere around the shit.
Yeah, so again, I think 90% of people are like me. They just don't have a platform or they don't have the balls to say what I say, right? So the majority of people don't like street niggas. The majority of people don't like drug dealers. The majority of people don't like gangbangers. But we all grew up listening to something into a cultural aspect to it, right? So you add the cultural aspect, you add the cultural aspect of rap being rap and what's being rapped about, or so on and so forth, right? I mean, it just is what it is. So I mean, I don't understand why. I don't understand.
Can I ask you a question?
Wait.
Okay. So yeah, so I don't understand how and why I can't do both when people do both. And what niggas talk about, they hate their job and they hate the white man and they can't stand the white man, but then they gladly fucking accept government assistance from the white man. Motherfuckers say nothing but bad shit about the white man, and then they turn around and say they proud the motherfucker live off the white man, or you know, all this other shit, right? So again, man, life is full of contradictions, Tommy, and hey, man, like I said, bro, if that's a contradiction, I'll fucking own it. But I'm still bumping Project Pat, Jeezy, and I'm fucking with that new Pooh Shiesty. Shout out to my man Pooh. All right, listen.
Let me just get one thing, Jay. And then, because it's not just you, because even if you look at like a lot of these YouTube channels that cover pretty much the hood and all this gang shit, that's mostly people that ain't got nothing to do with that life. Like literally the overwhelming majority that watch those channels that's into it, even when you look at academics with the Warren Chirac and all of that shit, 90% of the people that's watching that shit is people that have no parts of that life in no way, no way, shape, or form. So like that's where it come across. So when people make statements about how people in that life how they do push stuff culturally, how they do damn, what am I trying to say? How they kind of set the dress codes and stuff like that. Like when me and you had this discussion, I even talked about it. The way that street people spend their money, they spend it different than 9-to-5 people. So they got the money to even go out there and make them rich fashionably to go get 50 pairs of J's and 50 pair of jeans. The reason why niggas put $2,500 rims on their car and shit like that, gold sprinkles in their paint, like all that extra shit, most normal people can't even afford to do a lot of the shit that they do to set these trends. Diamonds in teeth and all this kind of shit. Like, that's why a lot of that shit does come from there, because they have the flexibility to spend their money carelessly like that.
I got you. So just real quick,
let me respond to him right quick.
I'm responding to him. Then you got it. So Tommy, again, this is another big issue and problem where we act like that's 90% of street niggas. That was the fucking minority of street niggas. Most street niggas are fucking hand to fucking foot to mouth, barely making it. Y'all gotta stop acting like most of these niggas was kingpins, or most of these niggas were really getting to the money. Most of these niggas fucking had their re-up, they fucked up, and they ain't got no money to the next one. Majority of these niggas out here was just fucking faking it till you make it, bro. That's why again they ain't even got no assets like this. These niggas not Nicky Barnes, they're not Frank Lucas, they're not motherfucking Freeway Rick Ross. Most of these niggas are just as bad and took more losses than the regular niggas because their money not guaranteed. It's not steady. It's not consistent.
So let me say this right quick. When it comes to the welfare thing, I'm one of the welfare recipients that lives up, say that I hate the white man and lives off the white man. Well, I could argue that the white man claimed that they hate black men, but they lived off the black man when black men was building America doing the righteous thing, right? When they had us slaves, even though they hated black men and black women, but yet they benefited off the white. So I'm doing the same shit that they did to us slaves. That's one. Secondly, when Tommy bust out the genre, where is the nerds genre? Where's the military genre? Why you got to depend on the niggas out the ghetto to create something that's to express yourself? Because rapping was the expression from the niggas out the ghetto. That's our shit, right? And we should not. I'll be hearing y'all people complain about how we rap and stuff. How's y'all gonna tell us what we supposed to say and we create this shit? I suggest you people that's nerds or like yourself military, why y'all didn't create your own shit? There you go. Us niggas out the ghetto is more creative, more influential, more impact. You got everybody, even white people, trying to mimic us. White people don't try to mimic nerds, right? And another thing, not only just white people, you got everybody across the globe trying to be drilled. You got everybody across the globe trying to emulate the niggas out the ghetto here in America. Everybody. They're not trying to mimic you. They're not trying to mimic no damn nerd. The nerd trying to mimic the white man.
Are you done? Okay, let me respond. So first and foremost, one of the most successful.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, cool. So one of the most successful rappers of all time is Will Smith. I think Will Smith might still be one of the highest soul rappers of all time, right? See, look what you tell a nigga, a dumb nigga that said he liked being the dumb nigga in the room, and you give proof to right? All right, so Kanye West. Also, Kanye West would be a lame nigga, right? Kanye West is one of the greatest, most successful rappers of all time. Before that, you had your KRS-Ones, your De La Souls. Again, A Tribe Called Quest. Again, because you a dumb nigga and you admit to being a dumb nigga in the room, you may not know about these staples and pillars of rap where it just one street nigga shit. The street nigga shit didn't even fucking start to the fucking late 80s, early 90s. Fab Five Freddy. What's the other? The chicken tastes like wood. Them motherfuckers. The Rapper's Delight, bro, was nothing street.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay, Sugar Hill Gang. Like, what are we talking about here? This is the revisionist history, and niggas understand. This is why I say this is the street nigga lore has to stop. Y'all got to stop acting like everything for niggas was just this praise and glorification of the fucking niggas was breakdancing in the 80s, bro. Niggas had Jerry curls, pop locking and breakdancing, dog.
In their day, bro. That fantastic. Everything changed
with Latinos, by the way, and Jamaicans.
American man, they still were street in their time. Yeah, it done got worse over the years. Like people didn't rap. We didn't rap about gunning people down all the time, right? That's these young. That's the YNs. We was rapping more about trapping or messing with a lot of chicks. But that don't mean street shit wasn't going on. That don't mean that we was into street shit. But that was just the what we was rapping about: trapping, selling dope. Whatever, getting bitches and who out the bam. But that don't mean street shit wasn't going on. And this is another thing. When you out there in them streets, you want to say that's not hard, but dude, when you out there in them streets, like for an example, when I got jumped, you got to be a brave heart because there's a lot of people will run, right? It's a lot of people would duck. They would duck and try to get away from that or conform to whoever, you know what I'm saying, if they scared of them niggas. But if you out there, you got to man up and take your ass beating. A lot of people won't even take that in the streets because guess what? Ain't no referees, ain't a whole bunch of military veterans gonna help me with these dudes with guns on me. We don't got no whole team tanks and bulletproof tanks and all of this extra shit. We know we got me, myself, and I with all of these niggas shooting at you. You don't got a large scale of help like that outside of your guys.
Just real quick. So
let me say this. Let me say this. If we gonna be the age police, talking about how old somebody should be wearing something. What we need to be policing is these jokers that's going bald, who won't cut them dreads off. These jokers who going bald, who want to draw in their tape with the dye and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe that might are these jokers who are heavily grade, who won't let some of these things go. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Fantastic.
me and my homeboys
You
brutal
saw
toward each
T.I.
other.
this weekend, fantastic.
I saw that. Yes, I saw that. That's what I'm saying too. That's when it's time to, when your ball spot shining through, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to tell them, you know what I'm saying, to let it go. I don't understand why the attire.
B. Middleton, you ahead of the panel, bro. Hold on down, bro. We gonna get to that one. That's a part of the conversation.
Excuse me.
And it's crazy that present company is here. But anyway, but listen, man, I'm gonna say this, right? The crazy part is this, right? And I forgot this part. The military aspect, which again, military rapper, again, Georgia down south, was promoted a lot. The tank, the No Limit tank, military inspired. BG's biggest song, Cash Money is the Army. You need a Navy.
But they're not military though.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. You give me a second. One of the worst rappers of all time, but one of the most popular songs of all time. Left, right, left. Hold on, brother, chill out. Left, right, left. Called about drama, right? And they spelled drama wrong. He all these different things. So again,
G Unit.
Yes, the military has inspired, brother. I don't think there's too many military rappers, as you say, right? But again, make this genre.
Mystical was a vet.
Yep, Mystical was in the military.
Mystical, we don't count him.
Yeah, I forgot, man.
Mystical been
Mr. Fantastic. Although they rapped about the military stuff, cool, I give you that. But that's not the military genre. These dudes that you just got done named, where Mystical at, right? And War BG just got released from. They still was street.
Well,
they was
Cannabis was a military veteran.
So you can't take the street, right? You already got this thing for street, but yeah, you use street people that gave y'all some props because y'all actual veterans didn't do it. So you should be thanking the streets. No Limit Soldier was impactful. So instead of talking about street niggas is bad, you just named 5 of them that impacted, that embrace y'all. Because the actual veterans did not. Where your voice at? What I'm saying is, where's the military voice? Where's the uppity
and
voice?
The
military. I'm saying, what I mean is, y'all come from trauma. Because I think rapping from a lot of niggas come from my neck of the woods, we're expressing our pain, we're expressing our trauma. So when you was in the military, y'all should be able to express that from your perspective, create your own genre. Same with the nerd.
Rappers, nigga. You're not a rapper. Everybody's not a rapper. What are we talking about?
I'm not saying that, but what all I'm saying is when it's so sad that you hate these dudes, but yet every time you get in your car and you want to have entertainment to your ears, you got to put on some street niggas. Anytime you want to listen to something black, you got to depend on the street niggas to come out with something new to your ears for your liking it, right? For your liking. You can't depend on the nerds. You can't depend on the nerds. Why? Because they don't have no personality. Our black niggas in the ghetto, we bring personality. We bring our own culture. We created our own language. Ebonic, flame.
Manufactured.
Yeah. Ghost from Power
was our own, though. We created
manufactured.
AFR got it. I'm gonna say this in
the nerd created.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna say this in AFR got it. Again, to Tommy's point or whatever, bro. The TV and the movie shit is fitting, dog. Okay, actors play role. Okay, the most popular fucking shows. Power. What's the last one had Damon's Idris in it, right? One of the greatest series of all time, The Wire. Those men were portraying fictional characters, some of them that were life-based, okay? It's entertaining. The storyline based off of shit that we know is going to always exist. You can't tell me because I don't agree with it and I don't like it in real life that I cannot enjoy the entertainment portion of it from fucking art or artistic point. It just don't make sense, bro. Everybody hates drug dealers, but again, like I said, The Wire is one of the greatest series of all time. And I'm not going to watch The Wire I'm not gonna not like fucking rappers because I don't like the shit of being applied in real life. That's bullshit.
You don't like gay men. You don't like gay men. Would you don't like gay men, right? Would you if you get accepted
Jay,
on? They say
okay. Are you done, Jay?
Hold on. Somebody watch you on DJ Ham show right now in Hollywood say, Mr. Fantastic, I like how you act. We got a role for you. And it's a gay role for you. You don't like gay people. Would you play that gay role?
No, nigga.
Why not?
Why wouldn't you? You keep bringing up gay shit. You would.
You just illustrate this point saying that you don't have to like something to play the role.
I answered your question, so I'm gonna ask you the same question. Would you play the gay nigga?
No, I would not. But I'm not the one saying that I don't like something. Even though those characters in The Wire could be fake, right? I'm gonna say, let's say it's fake, but it tells a true story. What I see in The Wire is what I see every day growing up. That it's an expression of the black majority of the black neighborhoods. They've been trying, and I hate the fact that they bring fictional characters who don't live this stuff because they usually be telling the story a little bit wrong. But you know where they coming from, where they getting it from. All I'm saying is, Mr. Fantastic, you just illustrate this point, but yet you wouldn't play a certain role. I could take offense for black men signing up to be gay characters because it's the message. So if I'm against this message, why would I sign up for that message? I will sign up for a gangster role.
Are you done, JP?
But that's because where I actually experienced it. I got a criminal case. I went to jail for it. Right? So when I speak it and act this role, it's going to have more conviction to it than something like you could get from AI and basically telling you, it ain't going to take me much to rehearse this street shit because that's already who I am.
Okay, cool. All right, AFR, it's on you, fam. Go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not even going to address all the stupid shit JP said. You cooked a couple of times today, which is rare, but yeah, I'm not even going to address because it's actually making me frustrated. Before I was laughing, now I'm just like, ugh. But anyway, I want to address what Tommy said. I want to push back just a little bit. You do make a very compelling point. So, and maybe to a certain extent, and maybe a little true, there may be a certain minority of guys that are very contradictory in those terms. But one thing I can speak for myself, I can't speak for Mr. Fantastic or nobody else. I grew up in that stuff. My mom had negative effects from being in proximity to the street. And so when they were rapping about people selling dope to people's moms and all that stuff, I could relate. You know what I'm saying? I didn't celebrate it. I didn't like those people, but I understood it. And if they did it in an artistic way, I can't hate. So, and then also too, it was also a reminder of when I wanted to get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I always wanted to get out of the hood when I was a kid, because I knew it was dysfunctional. I knew it was wrong. I knew something was wrong. I just couldn't articulate. And I got the hell out of there as soon as I could. And the funny thing is, these same rappers that talk about the hood, as soon as they first album hit, they got the hell out of the hood. So that's a real funny thing to me. And also too, the music that they were selling to us in mass, that was a corporation selling you something. So if you weren't smart enough not to get brainwashed by that non-black owned music, if you know where I'm going, that's your problem. But like Mr. Fantastic said earlier, I was able to separate the streets from real life, even though I was living in the streets. A lot of people, like we talk about today, was middle class, had two parents in the home, or people that were in the streets but saw the negative stuff, but they still, some made a choice to leave and some crashed out and they didn't make it out. But that was on them. So everybody wants to get away from the place. So we can have a small amount of people bigging up the dirt crap pile and say, oh, it's great here. I'm the king of the dirt pile. But everybody gets the hell out. So like I said, it's something that it's culturally relevant to me, even though I listen to other stuff. The same thing, like I listen to rock and roll. I listen to white boys talk about sex and drugs. I understood the negative effects of sex and drugs. So I never took them personally because them was white people trying to sell me a dream through their stuff. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. It's entertainment, but also too a certain amount of us, we use it because it's part of our trauma, but also it's a reminder to stay away from that stuff, and it's evil. And I pass
So
it.
can I ask you a question? So you just listed a white neighborhood and you listed a ghetto nigga neighborhood. Can you tell me?
I didn't talk about people. I don't. What are you talking about, JP?
You gotta let me finish my question.
No, but
bro.
I didn't say that.
Right, bro. We know about the white neighborhood. We know about the nigga neighborhood. Then we know about the rich conservative. Okay, we got the them. Where's the nerdy community? So y'all don't got music. Y'all don't got your own community. What's the point of
You
being
mean
a
the
black
communities that pay all the school taxes and have lower levels of crime and with lawns and stuff? And are you talking about that community?
Is it an all black community?
There are some in America. Not enough, but it is what it is.
Well, Mr. Fantastic said the majority of people are nerds, blacks. The majority of black people.
Well, no, they just don't get involved in criminality. No matter, hold on, how they listen. They're a lot like you, where they'll talk a good game, talk about the white man, go to jail for petty theft and all that stuff, and soak up off the white man's taxes and my taxes too. But y'all not really criminals like that. Y'all just do petty stuff, so it don't really count as being a street nigga. Like it don't, and it's really lame that y'all really believe that.
See, I like how y'all do this, right? The reason why y'all try to take the street cred away from me because y'all wanted to be it.
Street cred? What blocks are you running? No, Negro. What blocks are you running? What blocks are you running?
American man, let me
Where's
finish
your
my
crew?
thought.
JP, where is your crew? Where's your street crew?
So wait, hold on, bro. Let me finish my thought. It sounds more jealousy than anything, right? And at 40 years old, of course, some dudes in the 40s still in crew. I look at, I just got done telling my uncle, like, bro, you 60 something, bro. What the fuck? So, but it's a lot of stuff I had to put to, there's a lot of guys I had to put to the side once I start raising my kids. This is why I'm not in my ghetto, because I got my kids. So I didn't want them to accidentally get shot. I didn't want me getting shot or going to jail. And if I'm going to be in my kid's life, I can't be practicing. Although there still be instances, even by me moving to the white community, I'm still kind of sort of in some ghetto shit, because no matter where I'm going, I'm still me. But I ain't going to come up here.
That's why they call the cops, JP.
I'm not going to come up here and relay a lot of stuff that I have done or experienced. All I'm saying is you cannot create your own. You don't got your own community. You don't got your own.
So what about Lupe Fiasco, Kanye West, Immortal Technique? They're non-street rappers, and they have huge communities around them.
So American, you listed isolated
neighborhood. Even Tyler the Creator, which I don't even like, has a huge community around him.
I know it's like one in each city where a whole bunch of black
man. I just crush your point, bro.
What I'm saying is that's not the majority of the nerds, right? We got more nerds in less nerdy communities than anything. Most times the nerds is moving up under the white folks. That's a fact. Majority of the nerds live around white people.
No, that's not true. So again, let me say this again, Mero. Again,
okay, what is the difference? What is a good neighborhood? What do that look like?
Let me answer it. Well, one that has lower crime and poverty rates, right? That's a good neighborhood first and foremost.
Who dominate that neighborhood? What race?
You gotta let me answer the question. So again, my neighborhood is predominantly black. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. Again, you have good sides of town, you have bad sides of town. Okay, all right, that's everywhere, no matter where you go. Like there's a projects in a lot of fucking major cities, right? So more likely than not, if you go to the projects, clearly there's guaranteed to be poverty there, and more likely, you know what I'm saying, more of the shit will go happen, right? So to your point, right? The nerds run everything because the two richest black men. Hold on, bro, stop it. The two richest black men and the richest black people are quote unquote nerds by far. Okay,
that's false.
One is not false. You can't even name either one of them. So being that you can't
They're
name either one,
billionaires and they're billionaires in IT and communications, you idiot.
no, again. See, you talking about the little niggas. Those and that's bullshit. You don't even see again. You talking about entertainers.
How come you didn't get rich? Okay, how come they didn't? If these black nerds are so rich, how come you didn't get on their level? You ain't near that. You on government. You on welfare.
You're below me, and you're below me. So
You
what?
on welfare.
You're below me. No, we're not.
How come you not rich like them other nerds? You live in the environment. I thought you are who you hang around. So if these communities is so rich, if these nerds are rich, why you ain't rich?
Jay Prince, how much is your mortgage?
Everybody know I'm broke, but
Okay,
you got a mortgage, right? Why you don't own it?
Stop talking to me. If
you broke, rich, you don't need no mortgage. You just buy out.
Listen what I'm talking about. No, actually, you're wrong. If you listen to Robert Kiyosaki, so again, you like being the dumbest nigga in the room. So let me teach you something, right? So what people like to do, right? Is they don't go and buy a house right out. They actually get a mortgage because it's better than you on taxes and different things and so on and so forth. This is what the rich people will tell you. And the rich people don't say, don't use your money. Use the bank. No, stop cutting me off, bro. I'm trying to teach your dumb ass something. You don't understand this. So being
I gotta learn how to be rich from a person that's not rich.
Hold on, fam. Listen. I'm trying to teach you something, bro. Shut up and learn something, right? This may help your kids, right? Listen, the rich people will tell you that you don't go out here and use your money. That's called motherfucking your liquid capital. Okay. What you do is you go and you get a loan from the bank, and then depending on how you do it, you can offset that money, right? Because it's not your money that you're spending. You always want to have liquid available because there may be a snap move or some big fucking purchase or some big thing you need to fucking jump on. If I just wasted fucking, let's say $500,000 on buying a house cash, but then there's some motherfucking stock that's about to fucking hit and that shit's going to do numbers. What did I just do? I took my fucking opportunity of fucking making a huge profit and throw it away in one fucking asset. Okay, it's not even really an asset anymore. Hold on, it's not even really an asset anymore because now that I paid it off fully, it's just paid off. Now I gotta wait for it to motherfucking gain more value. But again, like you said yourself, I'm glad you admitted this. You the dumb nigga in the room. You like being the dumbest nigga in the room. So stop talking about shit you don't understand, fam.
Are you rich?
I'm richer than you.
Okay, you've been a nerd for 45 years. You about 45, right?
No, I just turned 42.
42. You've been living around these nerds for a very long time. And they've been, and you said if you listen to you talking for another nigga, right? This is not something that you experience, right? Because you're not rich. I want to know you have been around. Hold on, you've been soaking up this game from these rich people, right? I'm quite sure you just didn't find out this yesterday. So you've been soaking up this. This is why I love being the dumbest nigga in the room, because this nigga Magical Muffin finna break all that shit down. So if you've been soaking up this game for 42 years around this community, how come you ain't rich?
Okay, can I ask the question?
Rich.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say.
So I'm gonna say, teach me something that you didn't even fucking do.
Well, easily, right? Because before the rich people were rich, most rich people are self-made, right? So being that most rich people are made, and thank you again for keeping me that you the dumbass nigga. Hold on, stop cutting me off. I didn't say no while you were talking, right? So again, the majority of people aren't rich, especially billionaire rich, okay? But being that you don't even understand how to spell economics, I know you don't understand the fucking concepts of it. So yeah, that's why you squinting. You can't spell economics. I put money on it right now. You can't spell it. But listen to what I'm saying, right? Being that these concepts are foreign to you, right? I just literally explained to you what a billionaire is, well, not because Robert Kiyosaki isn't a billionaire, but an extremely fucking successful man. I've read the books. I've listened to him. I follow him. You know, I got investments, JP. You got any investments, brother? Anything?
I got a food truck, a hot dog cart, and children.
So you got no investments, brother. See, again, you could listen to me, bro, and again, it's not going to be overnight. See, this is what dumb niggas think. Dumb niggas think, right, that you can motherfucking
years to be rich,
unless you hit the yeah. I mean, that's the most people's fucking money peak in their 40s, right? And again, 1% of people like millionaires, bro, are better. So being that you're trying to motherfucking compare yourself or say because I'm not a millionaire, I'm somehow unsuccessful. I'm a loser. Hold on, I'm almost done. When you're poor, you are a proud poor man. Stop talking to me about money. I am richer and will always be richer than you by far. Okay, you need a place to stay. for you and your family. I've had my own place to stay since my fucking adulthood. I never had to depend on nobody else for the bullshit, right? So with this understanding, brother, go back and listen to the shit that I just gave you and get you some investments, brother. You know, it's a couple of things, but because you a dumb nigga and I don't really fuck with you like that.
Oh my God.
You directly, right? But there's a couple big things fucking moving right now on the investment front, brother.
Okay.
You should do your research. You should do your research, and you might not be poor 3 to 5 years from now.
Right. So I could right message. I would say right message, wrong messenger, because you're not even that. And I guarantee you, there's some rich people. I can name some street niggas like them. The King Von will laugh at your broke ass. You. Let me ask you a question. How many rich
King
people?
Von is dead, bro.
Oh damn, dude. How many wealthy people depends on a welfare check or government check?
None. So
Do you depends on a government check?
No, I don't depend on a welfare check.
No matter how you view it, it's still a government welfare check.
No, it's not a welfare check. It's not a welfare check. Again, man, I earned mine, brother. Stop hating, dog. Yeah. I earned my money.
I earned mine.
No, you didn't. You need yours. You are dependent. Hold on.
You did not fight.
Hold on, fam. Did you not make a video about you being able to, or you being willing to rob and steal when your food stamps got cut off? You said those words, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I've never said that, and I never will. Okay, we're not in the same boat, my nigga. Stop doing this, bro.
What I'm saying is, you're not a wealthy man.
You are owing infinity against me, dog. You're gonna lose every time you step up. Even this, my nigga. Your hairline is fucking 10 times behind mine. So, brother, please stop doing this to yourself.
So all I'm saying is,
I don't know why you want to compare yourself to me.
I'm not even comparing myself. You coming up here trying to be the educator, but you not that. You not the representation of no wealthy nor no rich motherfucker. You not that. And nigga, you've been trying to do this shit for 40 plus years, and you don't allegedly risk your life. You didn't go in the military and shoot no guns, nigga. You went up there working like we work over here.
90+% of the military don't shoot guns.
On welfare.
90+% of the military don't shoot guns. Hold on.
You broke ass motherfucking government.
How you gonna call me broke?
He's so stupid. He's so stupid.
JP, how much money is here?
That gold chain don't represent wealth, brother. He depends on the check. I have never heard no welfare.
JP, we've already litigated this. JP, we litigated this.
JP.
DJ Hamp.
JP.
Please answer me this. Have you
How many ounces is that? How many ounces that, Mr. Fantastic?
Hold on once, American. DJ Hamp, please, can you answer this? Have you ever heard of...
Stop asking that Negro to save you.
Watch out, nigga. Watch out.
What's the question?
Have you ever heard of a wealthy or a rich person receiving a welfare check from the government?
No.
Should I, if you trying to inspire to be rich or wealthy, because somebody that's receiving a welfare check can give you all of that advice.
If they're receiving a welfare check, it would be hard pressed for them to give me that advice.
Exactly, and that's why my magical method. He got the right.
You're so fucking stupid.
What Fantastic is saying is not wrong, because I got uncles that he own a lot of semi trucks, and he talk about investing. He don't never buy his house. He said he let everything he own. He don't own nothing. He let the banks, pay all of his woo out the band, right? But he's actually rich though, right? He rich, right? So. He got I'm not saying Fantastic is all the way wrong, because I done heard it from them all the time. But what I'm saying is, Fantastic, you the wrong messenger. And you coming up here, putting yourself in this category, downplaying me, calling me broke and calling me poor and woo out the bam. And brother, you just a couple of thousand ahead of me on welfare.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Let me respond to you. AFR, let me respond to you, because I didn't get a chance to before they back and forth. But no, so So okay, number one, like it ain't my job to police what y'all listen to, so it ain't me saying what you should or shouldn't. I'm just saying, like, I know people who feel the same way about the streets and street people like that. And generally, the people that I know, they don't fuck with anything associated to it, whether it's music, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why I asked the question. And number two, even this whole like, okay, I grew up in the hood and I didn't do this. Like, that shit's not available for everybody as well. And I think it's spoken for a lot of guys that did get into it as like, I dodged this bullet or I made this decision. For a lot of people, that decision is made for them. It's just not an option. And I think it's this misnomer that just because you're grown in this neighborhood, like you have all access to all of this shit. That shit's not available to everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be tapped in. You got to, it's a lot of stuff to go with it. You don't just, oh, this is my address, so now I got access to all of this shit.
Right on.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah, my bad. Or AFR, you gonna respond to that?
Yeah. The one thing I'll say to that is, like I said, well, not I didn't say this, but you did allude to a certain amount of people that literally just because of the aesthetics and because of the trauma associated and the criminality, they just totally shun it, don't want to have nothing to do with it, whatever. That's cool. But like I said or earlier, it's a corporation selling you something. They're selling you entertainment. There's and all that stuff, and so because of that, it's just like me watching a movie, buying a burger, buying a car. I'm a consumer consuming a product. So like it, like I said, especially if you can separate the two. So like I get what you're saying, but most people want to go out and be entertained. I spoke for my aspect and why I still listen to it sometimes, not really a lot these days, but still, or why I used to listen to it. But like I said, most people they want to, like Mr. Van Hayes said, they want to be entertained, and a lot of people don't have access to that side of their city or whatever, so they're gonna go by whatever the popular media says it is. So
all right, cool,
Yeah, but
cool.
it's
right. So my bad.
I thought y'all was
If they wanna extend the show, they could crowdfund $100 to the super chat, or they can cash us directly with the $60 of the Cash App. We've been on for 3 hours. We've been doing a great job. There's a little bit more to go, especially since Mr. Williams hasn't spoken yet. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up. And Shrell and I got a dope show for y'all tomorrow. We'll give y'all about 5 minutes to do the extension. Let me read the super chats, and then I want to get Mr. Williams in, and then we can circulate the conversation just a little bit more. If we don't get the extension, we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Zeke in the building. Salute, Zeke. What up, Ock? Thanks to my brother Ezekiel Ben Israel, who gifted 20 This Might Be Risky memberships, man. Whoever got blessed with one, please maintain. I was mistaken. Zeke gifted 40 memberships.
Perfect.
Please say thank you in the chat to my brother Zeke. Appreciate you. Love you, Ock, to death. You heard? And Zeke is a veteran, too. Salute to Zeke for renewing that membership.
No, he's a butler. He's a butler.
Kelvin with the $2 says, jail and military are alike. Military pays better. Rum was good. See my brother Rum in the building with the renewal. Appreciate you, kid. They ain't no salute, my G. Appreciate you. AL with the $2 says, the biggest gangsters are wearing suits. I'm just saying. Mr. Harrison with the $5 says, shout out to the 757. Salute. Li was good, kid, with the $10 says, damn, JP, you really got a woman's mindset. I'm talking about straight feminist mindset. You want to respond to this, JP?
Yes, I do. I think every black man in America has a feminine mindset. According to the white man, he viewed the whole black race as feminine. You're not a threat to nobody.
Damn. Vet Life with the $10 says, salute, fellas. AFR is somewhat correct, being that we are from the same city in New Jersey. Brothers wore it, but it wasn't cool. But yes, Hamp, the Latinos rocked it heavy. Court, what up, kid? Yo, I text you. I'm like, yo, Court, did you call me on purpose? Like, yeah, I called you. I meant to call you back. I owe you a call. I'm gonna call you today for sure, man. Damn. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. So AFR, we was both right.
People on the video.
Listen. Okay, hold on. Like I told you, Hamp. I said everybody wore it, and Latinos listen to rap like everybody else, and they were influenced by hip hop culture, and they actually got involved in it, like Fat Joe, Big Pun, and all that. So salute to my man, Big Pun. But yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll just
that's
say that.
fair. Yeah, maybe I was bugging. I'm just like, damn. So I
No,
think
you're not bugging. You're not bugging because like they
he
didn't
summed it
wear
up,
like
right?
Mexican.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
well, no,
summed it up fairly.
He did. But one thing I'll say is that y'all are right to a large degree. But one thing I will push back just a little bit is that they didn't wear stuff like Mecca and like things like that, real street war. Because I know you remember Mecca because that was the hotness.
They ain't wear Mecca. They ain't wear Mecca.
They didn't wear Mecca. That was New York City.
No,
Okay, maybe
I'm talking about the Latinos then.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, so he, like I said, there is truth to like that brand being a bit more universal. So that does add more weight to what y'all
That's
say,
the
even though I
crossover.
do disagree.
Word. Mr. Williams, what's popping? What was that?
What's up? Ed Hardy.
Yeah, Ed Hardy had a year.
I
was
love
goody
that.
though.
That was what, 08? Salute,
08,
John.
yeah. 07, 08, yeah.
Look, it's been a dope show, man. Shit, like I had to run to Home Depot and shit, so I was listening to it and going in and out and shit. But JP, that's wild about you talking about we got a female mindset. You got me messed up on that one, bro. Yeah, nothing feminine about me, bro. Nothing. And even on this panel, you can't call us feminine. The hell going on with you?
The reason why I call it feminine because if I ask you, let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions just back to back. Do you have your own military? Yes or no?
Do I have my own military? I got a rack in this motherfucker. That's what
No. Do you have your own military? Yes or no?
Yeah, I got my own military. Yeah.
Do you have your own? Do you have your face on your own currency? Yes or no?
No.
Do you own your own curriculum?
Yes.
Curriculum, education.
Yes.
He looking at ChatGPT.
Whatever I choose to learn, it's at my accord. Yes.
Okay, you don't got your own curriculum.
I do.
You don't sit at the table. You don't sit at the tables. No black person in America sit at the tables with Donald Trump like how he do other races of men across the globe when they discussing politics. Our African American nigga ass not there, right? We sit up there and enjoy the ride. You wait, just like I wait for the welfare check. You wait for the white man to give you opportunity. You wait for the white man to lead. To lead, you follow. So y'all be telling me that
there's a 4-star Marine Corps general that's a black man. So I don't know what you're talking about.
That black man ain't nothing but the head butler. That's all he is.
God damn. Nah, I don't agree with
you. He vacate to the man that's above him, but they give butlers different levels.
What, like president? Like Barack Obama, y'all say he was black, he was president. So they give Butlers president.
Obama talk shit about Trump behind his back, right? And the moment the nigga operation came, who he sat next to, looking like a feminine, while Trump put his arms around his head, laughing. Even his black woman, Michelle Obama, had enough balls to stand on what she was saying. I don't fuck with Trump. I'm not going to be at that nomination.
It's called rules and norms, JP. It's called rules and norms, okay? It's showing respect. Like Obama actually shows respect for the country. That's why he didn't pull that BS.
You don't respect him. He was talking behind that man's back. Then right when the nomination comes, he front and center, sat right by him.
He has responsibilities as a former president. He has responsibilities. People look to him for leadership.
Yeah, he has to conduct himself in a certain way, JP.
I grew up with women like Michelle
act
Obama.
like a girl, and so you're trying to put that on everybody else.
Yeah, so
He's
let me
a real nigga.
Because you're a feminist, soft-ass dude. You want everybody else to feel that way. Hell no.
Everything I just named, William, you say you don't have, so that don't make you masculine.
About?
You don't
I got what I need, bro. But nobody runs with me, bro. Nobody.
Do you create your own
I
laws?
lead myself. I lead my
Do you create your own laws?
No. In my house.
Do you have a bunch of other men following you?
Yes.
Because in order to lead, it's not just leading no woman or your children. You got to be like the white man. We have to follow behind the white man, right? When y'all say everybody can't go, basically what y'all saying is when the white man put on his coat, y'all blow in y'all
What do
shit.
I need the white man for, dog? Nothing.
It's the military. It's the military. It's the military.
I don't deal with the military.
Owned by blacks. It's the military owned by blacks. That's a black man's military.
Well, all I know, my family, they're veterans.
Black men owners of the military.
Yeah. What's they got to do with being
You're
feminine?
not masculine like you say you is. Y'all hardly have a job. Y'all hardly have a job and try to label that as masculine. Y'all took a little portion of masculinity and y'all try to lump that into what masculinity around the whole thing. The only men in America that's fully masculine is I could say whites, Mexicans, because they got their own government. Asians, they got their own government back home. Everybody got their own government in some place. African Americans do not.
Yeah, hold on, bro. Hold on.
You're not masculine, bro.
They scared of us, JP.
Yo, hold on. So again, this nigga just said Mexicans. Are we serious? Why? I know these niggas.
Mexico.
I didn't say nothing while you was talking, fam. I didn't say nothing while you was talking. I'll let you get all your shit out. You've been going back and forth with everybody else. Please be quiet while I'm talking. Okay? Listen, bro.
That's not masculine.
You said yourself, fam. You said yourself. Well, it's called couth and being respectful. I could just get into some nigga shit, but it's not worth it for the broadcast. All right. So listen, you're gonna lose that too. So let's not do that. But anyway, listen, man. This is the thing, right? You self-admittedly said that you're poor and you're unintelligent. Okay. All right. That is the worst part of a masculine man. So you would never understand masculinity. Okay. Again, being proud of those two things, bro, that's not masculine. So this is why you have this lens of all black men being like you, when clearly we're not, fam. We're just not you. Stop trying to bring everybody to the level where you're comfortable with what you're used to, fam. Right? It's not. That's not
fantastic. Let me ask you a question. Outside of black men, where y'all like to compete with the people that you know you can beat, right? What other races in America? The reason I brought up Mexicans because they got there's a place called Mexico, right, where they runs the show. So let me ask you, outside of black people that you can punk on all day, right, like y'all been doing, what other races of men is intimidated by you by any shape or forms? Do they got to depend on Mr. Fantastic? Who that? Because being a man, you got to establish some respect. And to get respect, you got to draw blood a little bit. So outside of, we ain't talking about I don't want you hanging on the military. That's a white man shit. And you just work up under them. I'm saying, what other races of men is intimidated by you?
Why are we judging intimidation by success or by what's name? So hold on, I gotta ask you a question.
In order to build something, you have to establish a threat. No other races of men is threatened by you, brother.
Hold on. So again, who's threatened by Asian men? Answer the question.
Oh my God.
Nobody. Yeah, I know. See, again, you said, brother.
So Asian man is.
I'm not done replying. Hold on, brother. Again, you said you were the dumbest nigga in the room.
Terrorists, right? Terrorists, right? Those terrorists need Asians, right? So the terrorists, right? That goes to show you how Asians is very important, how Mexicans are very important. I'm saying African American. Where is your importance outside of the niggas? Where's where they need like they got to not worry about Mr. Fantastic. Basically, what I'm saying is no other races of men is threatened by you. They don't need shit from you. You don't own shit. You don't build nothing. You don't got nothing. Even though you worked in the military, right? And you got a problem with me being on government assistance. But guess what? You retire from the government. Guess what you can't do? You can't kick me off because you don't got that power. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Kick me off the government then. You don't like me being on welfare, kick me off then, government. You fought for them. You fought for them for 20 years with your life. Kick me off that motherfucker then. Your punk ass can't do it.
Somebody clip this and send this to his state's welfare office. We're gonna fix your behind.
Stop these ass accolades. You ain't shit but a butler.
I guess this is a nigga shit portion of the show, right? I guess this is a nigga shit portion of the show. Yeah, man. So listen, man. A poor nigga, a dumb nigga, a poor nigga, a dumb nigga, a balding nigga, a failure nigga. He ran, right? So again, it's crazy, right? When this shit really start getting sticky, what niggas really do, right? Listen to me, bro. This nigga's a fool. And the fact of the matter that a fool gets to speak so fucking candidly about upstanding men and people that are far more successful than him in any way, shape, form, or fashion is, again, one of the number one issues and problems in the black community, okay? If this nigga's not fucking being a fucking clown or a gesture, he serves no purpose, okay? So, again, the fact of the matter that you niggas like to fucking, I guess, outside of entertainment, and it's poor entertainment at that, just being stupid. I mean, hey, man, it is what it is, bro. But hey, niggas gon' nigga.
Here's what I'll say though. I think that most everybody doesn't take us seriously, and I said this before. I think they look at our culture as court jester-esque or court jester adjacent. That's why it's okay to propagandize and use the minority of black people to represent the majority, because they don't think we're going to do anything about it. They think we take so much on the chin and placate to the minority of us. We don't take anything seriously, and we have fake outrage in our own right because we talk about how much everybody hate us and don't like us, right? And we have so much infighting. And then on top of that, we out of shape because it's going to take everybody if we really surrounded by our enemies, and yet we not doing anything to prove that we surrounded. We looking real comfortable. We super lazy. We represent in the most negative aspects overwhelmingly, from homeless to being in prison and things of that nature, right? So, and I know that's the minority of us. I'm just saying when we talk about those demographics, we have to address our representation. So I think what he's saying is in hyperbole, but when I take a step back and look, I see people not taking us seriously because they can say shit like black people know a lot about scamming and black job this and black job that. So when I look at it and assess it, I see what he's saying. I disagree, but at a level, I know people don't take us seriously.
No, I disagree, man. Again, it's levels and context to everything. Saying that this country doesn't take black men seriously as a whole, I think that's a reach. Are we as impactful in certain things in certain areas? No. But saying that no one takes us serious, no. You have black men, again, like I said, the two of the richest people in the country are black men, right? Their businesses have to be respected. You have senators and House of Representatives that are black men, okay? That has to be respected. You have other government officials, mayors. I don't know about a governor. I don't know if there's a black governor, but there's plenty of things or whatever to where black men have.
Oh man, male black governor.
We've had several lieutenant governors, but not actual governors yet.
Yeah, black. I don't think there's a man. Yeah, I don't think there's a man black governor. I'm only speaking to the men, not black people. I'm talking about the men, right?
Oh, okay.
So again, there are several things to where black men are definitely impactful and important to the thing. But to say that no one respects us, I just find that crazy. I think it's been an uptick. It's been an uptick in a lot of like you said, hyperbolic and things that people are saying now. I guess because the internet has become more safe, but in our real everyday lives, bro, nobody is trying that shit. So we have to use the same metric we use in everything else.
Miss Fantastic, yeah, I think they understand our physical prowess, right? You see it every day on any sports network, right? So they understand that, and they think that we have a high level of carnality. They think we're violent for the sake of. They don't think we thinking through it. Because what they see is us shooting each other all day, even though we know that's the minority of black men. But how are we really viewed? And then let me ask you this question, right? Jay Miller said, Maryland has a black governor, right?
Yeah, I was about to correct myself. Yeah, he was the first one. So salute to that brother. Even though I don't agree with him politically, it's a great achievement, and I want to see it more.
So yeah, 100% salute the West, right? Got to start somewhere, right? AFR. So here's the thing, right? Do our women respect us?
No,
and
not
and
for the most part.
and we're not asking why should they don't. I'm not asking those questions, right? But what happens if other men see that your woman don't respect you? You see?
Yeah.
So if I see you out, Miss Fantastic, at a grocery store and your wife giving you the blues, I'm like, fuck. Right? Like that, we just do that. So I'm just thinking if they see us not being respected, how are they looking at it if anecdotally we will see it similarly?
Well, no, so this is the thing, and like I said, I think what's coming and what's happening thanks to the internet is a lot of this is getting exposed to the willful just going against the program and trying to undercut and make black men look bad. A lot of this is where, again, a lot of this black fatigue stuff, a substantial portion of it is black women wilding out, right? I see more black women fighting nowadays than black men, to be honest with you, right? And like I said, I do this for a living part-time, right?
Yes.
So what's starting to happen is a lot of these men are starting to see, and then a lot of these men are starting to come out and talk about it, right? Black women, the undesirability of black women, them being loud, them having attitudes, all these things, so on and so forth. These are coming from the men that they say want them. The white man, the Asian man don't really talk that much, maybe a Hispanic here and there. But the main men that black women keep trying to replace black men with are publicly now comfortable with discussing their disgust and disdain for those same said women. And then starting to talk about the ways and the things and the ways they are operating. So again, I'm not saying we need or want sympathy or understanding from other races of people, but what's starting to happen, like you said, Hemp, if I understand this man is, let's say he's fucking 15 years deep, and they got fucking 4 kids. Yeah, he ain't really got much. Of course, she cussing him out. Right? What he gonna do? He gonna leave her, lose half his shit, lose access to his kids, and just fucking go on, and he gonna fucking like, hey, bitch, shut the fuck up, right? At least he told the bitch to shut the fuck up. Now, if he's just sitting there, take it, hey, you pussy ass nigga. But if he motherfucking come out, hey, bitch, we in public, fuck wrong with you, shut up. All right, you see what I'm saying? And I think a lot of that is what's happening in this dynamic where other people on the outside looking in are starting to understand the reason for quote unquote the disrespect or the lack of respect that black women have for black men.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. Now here's one thing that we understand. I think people operate well within the confines of a system, right? We born into a system, so you do all you can to get the most out of it. Now, I guess the question I have, and we have to say this for later, is what does that look like? Like, what's a respectable way to get it out of the system? Because one thing I know from playing football, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And I just wonder if you knew you weren't going to get caught robbing a bank, who wouldn't do it?
Yeah, that's understood. Yeah.
So it's just interesting. Like, I wonder, like AFR said before, he don't take advantage. And I'm saying advantage. Now, you didn't say that, AFR. I'm saying you didn't take advantage of all the different government subsidies or the things that you could get from being a veteran. I know you get like the health benefits and things of that nature. And my simple answer is, why not?
I'm working on it now. I gotta email Mr. Fantastic. But no,
Yeah.
Yes, I'm entitled to that stuff. But no, you do have a point. But go ahead, bro.
No, just processing it out. Like what we shit on or what we look down on. But we know we trying to get all that we can because they're gonna take it from us. One thing that I got edified on about a month ago is if let's say they lower let's say I don't, they're not gonna change my tax rate, right? So if I'm in the 20% tax rate, whatever that is, and they take away government assistance or they take away subsidies for veterans, whatever can be attached, right? They still going to take that 20% from me regardless. So I might as well give it to people as opposed to fucking whoever else that I can't see. But if there was some type of benefit that AFR could get and they're going to take 20% from me anyway, I'd rather him benefit from it. Just if I'm thinking laymanly, right? Because I'm just trying to understand those type of dynamics. Go ahead, Mr. Tad. I'm done.
No. somebody fucking washing clothes or something.
He hiding the body. He's trying to
I
turn.
need that to be militant.
Y'all working, man.
Nah, he's the cleaner.
Yeah. Man, man. But Hamp, like I said, man, I think again, people have to start looking at this as what it is. Black men are improving and increasing our impact and influence every day. This is not going to be an overnight thing. This is going to be something that we may not live. I know for a fact we're not going to live to see fully, but understanding that you're changing the trajectory of a race and the mentality of a race and the respect and the culture and the expectations of a race fully going to take time, right? And I think because this thing just started, everybody always uses it, like individuals that were here earlier. Well, where's it at? Where's your nigga? It takes time, right? Something great shit takes time, man. Again, like I said, I'm hey, this is not financial advice. It's not financial advice. It's not financial advice. Look into XRP, look into silver. All right. Don't say I ain't never fucking give you nothing. All right. But anyway, man, that's what I'm just saying, dog. This is a huge thing that's going on right now, bro. And I'm just glad to be a part of it, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
When we talk about the thing, right? I think it's just important for us when we go back to the topic of the show, the main topic. Like, it's okay to give some concessions, right? So we can get a baseline that we can actually build off, right? Like, what are the influences, right? We know what cool shit is. And if it does come from the streets, so be it. Now, do we need to change what's cool? Maybe that's the conversation. But we first have to admit, yo, that shit was pretty fucking cool. And then we could say, okay, but this is how it maybe displaced us too, because we put so much emphasis on having an Averex coat or a Pelly coat, and them shits cost $700 a pop, and you don't know how else to get it, so you get it in a way in which now cause you turmoil. You know what I mean? Like, it actually is a more encompassing conversation that we definitely need to finish for sure. EBD, I know you just got here. Any final thoughts? We about to get out of here, man. We didn't get the extension for today, but it's all good. I think it was a great conversation nonetheless.
It was. Yeah, I was just listening. But anyway, about the system and how it
final
can,
thought now. You're not all thought.
Final thought. Gotcha. I'll keep it to like a minute. When it comes to systems, I just think we need to build our own type of system when we invest in each other businesses. Like, for instance, your podcast, like even donating super chats and things like that can help. Or if you have another kind of platform, kind of help get your message out there, and how we like and subscribe and kind of get our, you know what I mean? So our own channels that we work on here, that's one way we can support each other. I'll keep it there.
100%. Yeah. This is not as seamless as you think, processing, putting in work, putting out content. Mr. Williams, what's good?
Perfect. Yo, man, I'm mad I missed the show, but at least I got to see it. I was handling business, but man, this was really dope, man. Like we said, we got work to do. Everybody hug somebody you love. You know what I'm saying? Staying strong for your family. Somebody that need help, try to at least help one person this week. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah, you say you went to Home Depot while you missed it. Okay. Just so you know, if you download the YouTube app on your phone, and then if you type in "this might be risky," you can watch the show live from your phone too.
I was. That's what I said. I was listening.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you missed the show because you had to go in the
No,
car.
I wanted to come up on the panel when y'all had it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you missed being on the panel. Okay, I'm about to say, technology allows you to watch it on the go.
Sorry, it's always.
Okay. I just think, to make sure. You know what I mean? AFR, I'm gonna have you go down to Kentucky and check on him, make sure he got everything straight. AFR, what's popping?
Man, great show, DJ Hamp. We did get a lot of stuff out there. Even though JP crashed out and was a source of entertainment as well. One thing I do see is improvement as well. There are green shoots. Just one example, young Black men doing the quarter zip movement. It seems like it's genuine, and they're not just talking about, oh, we're switching up out of the Nike Techs and we want to look good to be taken serious and respected. We're going to turn away from negative behaviors and talk about investing in things for our longevity. So, and this things, and also the accountability movement within our own demographic, men and women are stepping into the fray and saying things that some of us don't want to hear. So that I'm just saying, like Ms. Fransack said, it's going to take time. but I see progress, and progress is good enough. It's better than stagnation.
Yeah. Word. Yeah, man, for sure. Definitely. Tommy, what's popping?
What's happening? Hey, I wanted to say something to some of the vets, man, because, and I know FR said that's not his situation, but I got a lot of homeboys, and they kind of had this fake pride with not getting their benefits. Man, you can take that bread, open you up a brokerage account, and if you don't need it, just throw that shit in a brokerage account, man. That shit, I mean, it's the money that you got for being in there. And again, I know that's not your point of view, AFR, but I've heard a lot of vets, you know, almost like stick their chest out. I'm supposed to get this, but I don't get it. Man, get your chicken, man. That shit owed to
No,
you.
I
Get that
am.
shit and just go invest that shit. If you ain't gonna even use it on your everyday expenses, man, and let that shit grow, man. That shit could be life changing. Not to mention, you know, you getting free college for your kids in a lot of states too, man. So yeah, man, don't treat yourself.
Yeah, no real shit. B Middleton.
Perfect.
You on mute. You on mute, B Middleton.
Yeah, okay, I'm good now. Yeah, I enjoyed the show. What I think a lot of this, where it ended up going, is a reflection of what's going on too. Like, I bet you folks don't take us seriously when we always infighting. You know, we at each other neck harder than we at anybody else. We got more friction for each other than we got for anybody else. So I mean, like you said, when folks see that, that's how they perceive it. You know, I don't understand why street nigga is correlated with stupidity or being ignorant. Or if you got some sense, you a nerd. Wow, I mean some of that shit is adjacent. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to, just because I'm a street nigga don't mean I got to be stupid. You know, just because I'm a nerd don't mean I don't participate in the streets. I mean, it's called balance. You know, so I mean, balance. That's my contribute to the game. I'm balance.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I understand. Mr. Fantastic.
Brother.
Hey man, just to the topic, bro. Listen, man, getting old is a blessing, right? Getting old is a blessing, man. Embrace that gray hair. Embrace you know, shout out to Aaron, the Sperry's and the Dockers and all this other shit, so on and so forth, man. A lot of people don't make it this long, man. All right. You know, they used to tell us how you ain't gonna live to be 21 or 25, right?
Yeah.
That's what they told our whole generation. And look at us, man. Almost double the time here, right? So please, man, again, wear what you want. Okay. I'm an athleisure guy. I got suits and I make suits look damn good. I get my suits tailored, by the way. Don't just buy your shit off the rack, fellas. All right, take that shit to the tailor and have it fit you properly. Okay. Again, man, shout out to the brother B Middleton. It's a lot of multifaceted things here, man. Nobody's just one thing or anything. I don't think anybody's just a street nigga. Most people aren't street niggas, but all of us have grown up around the streets or in the hood or around street niggas and so on and so forth. We got uncles, someone's got brothers, someone's got dads, you know, so on and so forth, all these different things. It doesn't mean you're quote unquote glorifying it, but again, like I said, I and everybody else enjoys the entertainment and the artistic aspect of what is quote unquote black culture, right? It is what it is. I cannot like it in reality, but hey man, I'm never gonna turn off that motherfucking Project Pat. Y'all know that shit. You hear me? And Jeezy neither. All right. So again, man, great conversation. Mano still trash, so is Max B. But that's all I got, man.
Nah, Max B is not trash. Sorry.
Aaron.
Perfect.
Shit like that.
So if you're under the assumption that there's a missing black nerd culture that doesn't produce anything and doesn't have anything for itself, I'd like to steer you in the direction of some people named Christian Scott, Gregory Porter, Esperanza Spalding, Robert Glasper, Terrence Blanchard, Papi Judah, Kamasi Washington. He's a jazz artist. And I'm not talking about Miles Davis, Satchmo, Ellington, Ella. I'm not talking about them. They're all in the ground. I'm talking about these people are banging the drums pounding the keys and blowing the horns right now. Check them out. They're not putting out and presenting a debaucherous image. What they're doing is taking part, mastering, and doing well in a genre by Black people, for Black people, of Black people, about Black people, represented by Black people. And that's called jazz. The shit that gave birth to hip hop.
Got you, Aaron. Would you rather listen to that or this?
Shut the fuck up and record the shit, man. If I can't, then beat the shit out you, B. Hold up. Boom by A, nigga. Let's go.
Come on.
That's garbage. Whatever the
Hey,
fuck is
give me the
I
jazz.
just don't know how
please.
many Sean Price. I just try to figure out how much you like Sean Price. That's all.
Give me the jazz fast.
That's not Sean Price.
Yes, it is. That's Boom by 8. That's probably fucking.
That was Price. I'm talking about monkey bars, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Well, even Sean Price could fuck up once in a while. Man, he
even start rapping. He even start rapping
too. He'd put Aaron in the trick bag.
Yeah, you for damn sure did. But go ahead and get that monkey bars. That's what the work is.
You know,
check him out.
You got to listen
Aaron.
to the album. That's all.
Kendrick shouted out Kamasi too on the GNX project.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's a lot of shit going on, man. When do you give it up, right? When do you give up the game? When do you move out? The truth is, niggas never do. They just start to control themselves better. I don't think a lot of people change. I think they mask, you know? So if you a actual street nigga, you always a street nigga. You just understand that other things take precedence at that particular time. You know? If you a nerd, you still a nerd. You just understand that may or may not be desired given the landscape, right? You ain't gonna just adopt and become a fucking, you gonna be Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is, you know? But a hell of a show. Shout out to the old heads. Shout out to the cosplay. Just admit it, man. And I swear Mano would give academics a noogie, and that's the part I hate the most.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh, Tommy, hold.
I'm calling the cops.
Hold. Let me say something to y'all. This is my final. Fuck this show, man. Fuck this show. Sherelle, I might call out tomorrow, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out, man.
Yeah. Sparkeye. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. DJ HAMP about to go live again. So hit the likes, my friend, on your way in. First off, salute the chat. And to all new cousins, welcome back. Heard you searching for the real. Well, this is where it's at. The latest topics and panels and brother, don't get sent to the bathroom. We got all the stats to back the facts in the morning or the afternoon. Tuesday, women's POV, 2 Fridays, dancing, jamming tune. It's a community of real, and we better than the world news. This might be risky. I hope you know.